No, fancy meeting you here, traders. Lord Ray with HypedOnCrypto.com, your #1 source for cryptocurrency technical analysis and blockchain education. In this live stream, we're going to be doing what we do every freaking day. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin, a little bit at Litecoin, a little bit at Ethereum, and a lot bit at the altcoins. How are we doing, guys? Well, we're going to take a look. Guys, so sorry about that. You know, sometimes you got accountants get really antsy about things. It's tax season. I just had to take care of something. This was for my own benefit, and just had to do it. Had to take care of it. So sorry about being late, but nevertheless, here we are. Maybe I'll just go 30 minutes later than I normally do, which could only be good for everyone. So, guys, really appreciate y'all tuning in. Oh, magnified ticker. Thank you, Crypto Chef. We're gonna do that right now, man. One sec. Screen capture. Is this good? Good enough, guys? Can y'all see? Can y'all see it? Does it look good on the screen? Alright, we'll keep it like that. Hope that's good for you. Let me know. Give me a heads up on the magnifier. So right on time. Yeah, right on time for Bitcoin breaking above key resistances, which, what was that? It was our previous high. All right, now we're cooking. Okay, let's see if we can hold this. This is a 4-hour candle. Okay, so hold on a sec. Why is my watch list completely bugged out? Yeah, there's something wrong with my Tradingview. It's like it's messing up. Weird. I guess it doesn't matter really. But what's up, Jay? How you doing, man? Guys, let's get a shout out to the our team in here. All you guys are wonderful. Really appreciate y'all sticking around. Yes, sir. Ash, Cronten, what's up, dude? Seagal. I'm Spin B. What's up, man? KC, you did Jesus, man. Josh, how's Australia, man? Life Solutions, Anthony, Crypto Chef, Jonathan, Coach K, let's go. Jacoby, thanks for tuning in, man. Mr. Mod, Chaz, what's up, dude? Crypto Dread, down in Florida. What's up, my neighbor? Andy, hey, Bundy, Gandhi, heck yeah, dude. How you doing, man? Power. Sorry, guys, it's a little off just because of you know, kind of the circumstances. Writing these down. Ethereum, let's see, power. Tronics, of course. Everyone's got to get their Tronics fixed. Looks like we broke out of that freaking falling wedge. Like the Jesus, man. In Cash, what's up? What's up, Amin? How you doing, dude? In Cash. ADA, yeah, in Florida. Let's do it, man. ADA. What's up, Crypto Chef? What's up, Matthew? What's up, Frank? Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate the kind words. Hey, what's up, Dan? Lawrence? Well, we're going to take a look at TRX. We got ADA on the list, man. What's up, Fawad, man? Thanks for tuning in from Glasgow, dude. Tuning in from America, Alabama here. Let's see. Is it me? Or is this John Wayne, Jonathan? Is this Jonathan Wayne? What's up, Trading Mr. T? Sky? Wobby? Wants to see Wobby? That was one we circled yesterday. We said keep your eye on that one. Hope you did. Jerome with some XRP. Okay. Guys, if you're new in here, what we do at the beginning of the stream is we look at Bitcoin, we say hello to everyone, and then we get into all the coin requests that you make. One man army. Got the devil emoji. No, Sky, you did Jesus, man. The break of the descending triangle doesn't mean that much, right? Wait, depends, Jonathan. What are you talking about? Which coin, dude? What's up, Ruben? Thanks so much for tuning in from the Netherlands. AJ, did Jesus, man? Want some Neo? Heck yeah. He's got the crown right now, man. Cornbread? What's up, dude? Cornbread Jenkins. RCN says, yes, sir. Yes, sir, yes, sir. That's what we say to yes, sir. Mo, how you doing, man? Thank you so much, Mo. That means a lot, dude. It really does. Sorry, I'm just trying to write down all these coins, guys. Just bear with me. You know what happens when I start rolling. We do not stop. I just got to get these coins down for you guys. I don't want these to fall through the cracks. So then APPC, MTL. All right, we got event on the list for you, PJ. Knowles, okay. Everyone's just like, every coin ever, man. NXT, isn't that drug from Limitless? NXT. CND. Hey, Cronson, we got Neo on the list. We got Incash on the list. We got XRP on the list. And then we'll put XOLM on the list for you, man. That's right, dude. Oh my god. No, Birmingham. Sorry, guys. Chat is lit. I'm having issues here keeping up with you guys. I'm sorry about that. Please forgive me if I miss out. I'm just trying to scroll through because it's been a way too... Guys, you don't even know how many coins I've written down at this point. Unbelievable. San. Hey, Rupee wants some San again. I believe San was in a wedge, maybe. Guys, this is going to take quite some time, so I hope you're still here by the time we get to your coin. Oh my god. Oh, that was NTZ. Okay, I did not know that. Alright, so... yeah, absolutely. Alright, so... Wow. We've got a lot of coins to cover, and my handwriting's been sideways because I was freaking out. Okay, so let's just plot down the point that we need to stay above, okay? This is very important. Got to stay above this freaking level. I mean, it's technically the 786, right? 85, 84. We have to get there. Hey, Wagcat01, thank you so much for the follow on Twitter. You G's, man. Guys, appreciate y'all. So look, we gotta, since we broke it, now we have to hold above it. If we came back and hooked off this level, no big deal. So don't be scared if we come to test the 85, 84 level. The biggest thing is we just need to hold that level on a significant time scale. That's about it. That's what we have to do. So what's our next target? I would have to say, if we look left, pretty much a small resistance is going to be 89.41, and then ultimately, yeah, that 9,000 area is where we're looking. Because look right here. You see this over here left? This little wick right here is going to be resistance, believe it or not. Seen it time and time again. So yeah. That's a little scary. Do we have a wedge within a wedge? Or a wedge without a wedge? I don't know, man. I'm just plotting here. Don't burn me at the stakes, okay? I'm just looking, okay? This is how you draw, okay? This is how you plot. This is how you do things, okay, guys? Oh, man. I hope that's not for real. Fortunately, I don't know if we have enough touches. I mean, we almost do. My God. We'll see, man. I don't know if we want that, guys. But, hey, you know what? Let's break out of this. We can go lateral. Break out of it. Just disregard it and then move up. Disregard it, move up again. So we'll keep that in mind. That might be something developing currently, but I don't think enough's played out in this for us to really see if this is for real yet. So just be mindful. Be mindful. Always got to look at everything, okay? Look, the biggest thing about being a TA person is playing devil's advocate. Always. I know we broke out of this wedge. Everything's cool, but just always remember that there are other patterns that might be forming even after breakouts. So just keep that in mind. We're going to move on to Litecoin and check it out. Okay, man. Looking cool, dude. Looking real cool. Alright, so remember what happened? We, inverse Jesus, we fell out of the wedge, but then we said, no, we shall not fall, right? We double bottomed. We double bottomed around this little support area down here. You can see another double bottom here. And God, last time we double bottomed here, right here, look where we went. Went to the moon, man, like freaking moon. Wow, great level of value down here, it seems. See, last time we went to this level, look where we went. Big spike. So let's see if we can do something similar with Litecoin. But I mean, you know, honestly, again, it's the falling wedge stuff. We got to see how that plays out, and then, yeah. Let's see. We are, you know, we fell below that 157 area. Now we're back above it. We're just dancing with this current support resistance area. So let's see if we can hold above it. We really need to. We're currently using the 618, 161.14 as resistance, the 157.45 area as support. We're just kind of locked into these two areas, okay? So above the 20 still, below the 50. So let's hope to see that maybe this is some bullish consolidation going on the 4-hour chart, and that we could break hot to higher prices after this consolidation's over. So price contraction seems to be something going on, but lateral movement, which is good after a bullish run. You want to see that. So still got that really nice bullish divergence down here, but we're kind of hitting some stagnation on the bullish momentum. Not really seeing higher prices, actually a little lower so than this last run we had. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on it and we'll check it out. But again, you know what happens with Litecoin, it kind of follows what Bitcoin does. So let's do it. Let's go to Ethereum. Good stuff. Why is it doing that, man? I swear there's something wrong with either my CPU or something, my mouse, that's making it double click when I only click once. It's making me lose all my indicators, or my other indicators at the bottom. It's really annoying. So you know, with Ethereum, don't worry about these multi-fibs we got going on. We just have that because, well, you can find confluence levels with fibs, so we know there's a price action at confluence levels. So, and you know, we also have trend lines too. We're using the 517.85 as a clear support. We've double bottomed off that. We broke above the 534 area, which was another support, which is nice. You know, looking left. Don't know why it's doing that. There's something wrong with Tradingview, man. There's seriously something wrong with it. It's never done this until a couple days ago. See, every time I move my mouse, my other indicators just disappear. It doesn't make any freaking sense. I can't move things without them disappearing and coming back because it's registering as me double clicking. It's just obnoxious. So anyway, and then, you know, when I try to click on anywhere, everything, I have to lock everything. It's unbelievable, man. Unfreaking believable. Not having a good time here. You kidding me? Lock. Everything's locked now, guys. I'm blocking everything. My God. No, don't clone. Jesus, dude. Okay, alright, so yeah, pretty much clearly at some sort of resistance. Definitely sell walls here. Let's see if we can break above it, which is the 100% retrace, okay? This is our, remember last time? Alright, so we had a 100% retrace here where we came down and we double bottomed at. Now we have our shorter term Fibonacci retrace, which is right here. We're using that as a clear resistance, okay? Remember, what was once support then becomes resistance. Clear levels of resistance here. So it's also confluence area. Let's see if we can break above that. Our next goal would be 568, and then the top resist, and that's confluent with the upper trend line of this huge falling wedge we're in. Let's break above that, break hook and go, and then see much higher prices. But again, this is all dependent on what Bitcoin does. So keep that in mind. Kind of keeping, you know, Class B divergence or Class C divergence down here, stagnation everywhere. Stagnation's on the top side and the bottom side. So, power. Guys, hope y'all are having a good time in here. I really appreciate y'all showing up and being here. Yeah, we just talked about this huge bearish breakout we had. Dude, it's so buggy. Alright, so yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, this played out. We haven't looked at this in a while. So we had this trend line here, and I remember we broke down from this little breakout we had. We were unable to see, we had this trend line here, 56.72. We had this here because we're like, if we wanted to somehow reverse this overall trend, we need to break that level and we need to hold above it. What we did was we went up there and we touched it, we kissed it, and then we fell right back down. And then we also had this ascending trend line, right? And that was just kind of signifying some ascending support we had. You know, it was pretty clear. And then we fell below it, and it was like, okay, if you were in this, you might definitely want to be getting out of that. And so then from there, we just draw back down into this trend line. We broke out back above it. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything good about power right now. So look, if we zoom out, I kind of want to show you what we were doing. All right, so we were in this just ascending pattern for like since the inception of the coin, right? All these touches, all this low respect on this trend line, and then we broke out of it bearishly, and then we just said, okay, so now let's get a glimpse of where we're going. We've just been bouncing around. Let's move this out more. All right, we extended that, so we know we have a clear level of resistance up here at some point. So say we broke out. Here's the problem though with power. Whoever asked, you're making lower levels of positive momentum, and you're also making lower highs. Okay, lower highs, lower lows. What does that tell you? You're lower high than your previous high. This high is lower than its previous high up here. Even though it matched this one, it still failed. So you're very much still in a bearish trend on power. There is no if, and, or but about it. That is just the reality of the situation. Until you start making higher highs, got to get back above this 47.94 area, and then you got to get it back above about that 56.72 area, and you got to hold above that area, and then you got to break to 62.04. That's your next challenge. So we know where we have to go for the bull, but currently we are quite bearish on this because of the circumstances of seeing lower highs, lower lows, have to move on. Power's not worth talking. We talk way too much about power. Man, you are welcome about that one, dude. That one's nasty. Ugh. Now Tronics though, hey man, let's check out Tronics, dude. Did Jesus coin? Oh, it's being to Jesus, man. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Okay, so we talked about what our goals were for Tronics, right? We drew this falling wedge. You remember, we drew it and we're like, okay, all right, first step, what we have to do is we have to break this trend line. Boom, what do? We broke that trend line, like to Jesus, man. And then we said, okay, if we break that trend line, what do we have to do next? We have to hit that 370 area, that 369. Boom, hit it. Then not only did we hit it, we had to break, cook, and go essentially off of it, right? This just bullish engulfing candle from your previous candle. So we broke, and then we chopped around for a little bit, and now we've broken the 395 area. That was an area we said we had to break, and then the 406 area, which is an area we said we had to break. We freaking talked about this in yesterday's stream, all the goals that the bulls had to get, and then we said 410, the 886. We're now currently above every single goal that we set for Tronics being to Jesus. So right now, guys, Tronics being to Jesus, man, I do fear a little bit. We are extended from the EMAs on the 4 hour, so we should see some pullback at some point soon. But hey, you know what? We've got a lot of areas where we could fall below. Let's just try. Look, if you're a bull, our goal at this point would be when we do pull back, when we do consolidate, let's try to just hold above this 406 area. If we can hold above that 406 area during our consolidation phase, that would be immaculate. That's what we want to see, guys. So why do I say that? Because look at our previous high right here. See what I'm saying? If you can just hold this area, use it as support, hook off of it, calm down on probably I knew it. Like you're getting very close to that overbought territory, right? You're already at like 70 right now. So let's come back, cool down on the RSI. It's wonderful. It's wonderful to see they're making higher highs, higher levels of positive momentum. So good stuff, man. This is great to see. But again, okay, though I am optimistic right here, just know that we're very much still in a downtrend, because if say we topped out right here and then we started falling lower prices, we still made a lower high than our previous high, still sold. This high, this spike up, right? This beautiful spike up, still a lower high than our previous high. This high was still a lower high than its previous high. You kind of get the idea of what I'm talking about. We really need to break and hold and then consistently make higher prices. Need to break above this silly sold area, okay? The legend. You need to break above these areas and you need to hold above them, and it needs to be organic. It doesn't need to be a spike up and a spike down. We keep seeing that constantly with Tronics. It's not something you want to see, but nevertheless, guys, never the frickin' less. Let's measure this. Let's see. Look at our bottom to top here of this wedge. So 96 Satoshis is probably your area where you'd want to be taking your profit from the breakout here. I mean, I don't know how high we're going to get, but 96 is right around this area. So if it keeps going, hey, that would be a measured move up from the the most wide areas of our wedge, which is how we find our profits, our profit taking area. Another way to find your profit taking on these wedges is to your swing high to swing low. Oh, you're already at your 50%, and you're running to your 618. The 618 is almost identical to where our wedge width would be, right? Right around the same area. So this is, you know, if you're in this trade top to bottom on your fibs, you should be taking some of your profit right now. And then you should take the rest of your profit at your 438 Satoshi level. So, yeah, that's it, guys. Awesome job on Tronics, guys. We did it, man. We did Jesus, man. So, guys, what's going on in chat, man? Sorry, I haven't looked at it in a while. I got to scroll up. I know it's been pretty lit today. So, jeez, man. What are y'all talking about? Picnic? Is Picnic a real coin? I think I'm getting trolled by Slashroot here. Let's see. Alright, guys, so just, again, forgive me if I did not see what you said. What's up, Boss Grand? What's up, Matthew Evans? Good to see you, dude. K-Hole, how about it, man? Bradford, hello. Como currency for the black market. Ooh. K2, how you doing, man? Thanks so much for tuning in, man. You know, you're working on your car. BQX, yeah, man. Put it on the list, Crypto Chef. Cheers, Andy. Justin Sun calls for followers to delete Facebook. What? Is that for real? No, you did Jesus, man. Hello, DJ Barrios. How you doing, man? Hey, Jesus, man. It's gonna tank on the testnet release, I think. It could be. Look at that, guys. Look at Detronics being to Jesus, man. Wonderful. I love that. P-Perez, don't FOMO in, man. We're severely high right now in Tronics. ICX is on the list. Yes, KC, absolutely. Okay, yeah, Wabi is on the list. It's actually one of our first ones. So now we're going to move on to Incash. We're going to set an alert on Tronics, guys, so we don't miss anything. Okay, we will not miss this, but we're getting pretty close, guys, to complete profit. I mean, exit positions from your wedge trade. If you're look, you can be long-term on Tronics. I'm not telling you if you're long-term to sell. I'm telling you if you got in on this breakout, you're approaching your exit point. That's it. These trades spike up and they spike down. I mean, this is the nature of Tronics. If you don't know that by now, then you don't know what you're doing. I mean, you know, look at every spike we get. We have huge bleeds and they last for days at times. So, just be mindful of that. One sec. Got a lot of action on Twitter right now. Oh, crap, man. Yeah, it's looking wonderful. Very close to being done here. So, for the short term, I mean, this could consolidate and come back and bust back up, but you know how Tronics works. You gotta believe in a little bit of history on these coins. I mean, there's a nature of each coin, how they work. So, in cash. Ooh, man, we had like a head fake, did we? Let's go to 1 hour. I'll tell you this, what's so beautiful about this coin, we've talked about multiple times, right? So, falling wedge. You broke out of it. Then you busted the 50% the 618. Beautiful. That was your top. Then you had this insane bearish pin bar, and then you created a ascending triangle. Then you break down out of it, fall, and then you break this trend line, and then you bust out. Then you create a symmetrical triangle, you fall out of it, but then you somehow recover, probably because Bitcoin. And now you're just consolidating back on this level that you had to be above. Remember, we drew this trend line right here. Spread it out a little bit more. Drew this trend line. You have to be above that. You have to hold above it, right? So this is good. This is some good action going on. But again, lower high than our previous high, which is a lower high than its previous high. So see, look, I really think that let's just get a horizontal line here instead of a freaking trend line. Okay, so this is a very important area, this 416 Satoshi level. You really need to break above that, and you need to hold above that. That's very important. And then after that, what's your next goal as a bull? Right here, 435. So 416 and 435, two very key resistances you have to break above and hold above if you want to see in cash go to higher prices. But if you, like we did, look, we wicked and tested and failed twice already. at this 416 level. That's why it's so important we get above it, because it's just a key resistance. So clearly set up our goals as bulls. What we need to do: get above the 382, get above this 416, get above 424, the 50%, get above 435, and then we'll be okay. Lots of resistance right here, a lot of goals that we have to you know, obtain. Oh, just get rid of that, whatever. See, that's it. There's not much more to it, man. ADA. Okay, guys. So with ADA, we have an alerts. Can I lock this? Yeah, let me lock it. My God. So yeah, there's something wrong with my mouse. I'm gonna have to get a new mouse, I think. Just double clicking everything. So yeah, man, like we talked about the wedge, this huge wedge we were in. My God, it was just gigantic, and we finally broke a pretty key level of resistance, and now we're moving. And so this is gonna take a little time. It's not gonna happen overnight. Yeah, so let's just keep it going. Stay above the 20. This is just kind of an overall health checkup. I would say that an important place that we got to break above is right here. Got to be above this 2280. That's our next resistance. We got to break above it and hold above it. Because if we don't, then we're just making a lower high than our previous high, which is not something you necessarily want to see when you got a breakout. So let's just keep it going. Where did my alert go? I thought I had an alert here. Guess not. Let me redraw an alert. I do have an alert. Okay, we're just gonna set an alert on this line. Guys, you wanna go back to Tronics? What's going on with Tronics, guys? Unbelievable. Let's move on back to the TRX, man. Hitting our levels, guys. Hitting our trade exit positions. Getting there, man. Like, I just don't know what to tell you. If you're not going to abide by the Fibonacci, you're not going to abide by the measured move up in your wedge, I don't know what you're doing if you're trading this. Just saying. Yeah, guys. This is it. I mean, this is pretty much it. You're at these levels now where you could be comfortably taking profit and exiting your position on Tronics. I'm saying, look, I'm telling you, we're extended from this 20 MA and the 50 and the 200. We're above all three on the 1 hour now. Wonderful news, but I'm just saying, these spike ups like this, they do not last. People take their profit at the same time, and then they sell, and then it just comes straight back down. So look, you can it's whatever, you can do your thing, man. I'm just telling you. Oh my God, 430, man, 431, dude. They did Jesus, man. Has a mind of its own. Yeah, it sure does, man. It's pulling a December XRP. What do I think the support will be when the breakout has a lower high? Or what are we talking about, man? Which coin? Can you put my silly sold here? Did you just sell, Jonathan? Do we have Jonathan sold here? Okay, we're gonna put it down. Where are we at? Jonathan Max sold here. Okay, let's see what happens. Take it you sold right there, man. Fair enough. Okay, man. We'll see how it plays out. Jonathan to Jesus, man. And it's a little early, too. I mean, like, look, you know, the 618 is 438. But, I mean, my God, man, if you're selling at 431, does it really matter? Is it that big of a deal when you're this high up? Are you going to get that greedy? I mean, you take the money when you can, man. Take the money when you freaking can. Don't FOMO, man. Jonathan, be to Jesus, man, and hold on. Be amazing, dude. Be amazing. So we'll set an alert up here so we don't miss anything, okay? We'll just set one up here. If we hear the beep, then it's like, ah, no, Jonathan missed out on the a Satoshi or two. No. Let's check it out, man. Man, that is cool, dude, right? It's cool when people sell, man. They make money, dude, and they don't get screwed because they got greedy. Because these are profit-taking levels. You're at these levels now. At any point after this, you're just getting greedy, and you just deserve to lose some money or leave some money on the table. So who cares if, what, oh my god, it goes up to the 618, it's 438. Does it really matter? Because in an hour, it may be very well below that. So, yeah, we're going to move on. We got an alert set up. Guys, got a freaking alert set up on Tronix. We're not going to miss anything. So let's go. We looked at ADA. Let's go to Wabi now. Wabi was one to watch. Let's see what it did. Hey, it broke out. Bam. It freaking broke out. But hey, it hadn't gone anywhere yet. Okay. Why did it break out? Look at this wedge we drew. Just like ADA, just like XMR, just like Tronix, we've created all these freaking wedges because it's about time, right? I mean, like for the past month, we've just been depressed with just lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, spike, drop, spike, drop. We'll see what we did. We had an alert too, up here. Move this down. So it looks like what we're doing, we broke. Look how we hooked, guys, and we hooked not only on the trend line, we hooked on the 200 MA too. So let's hold above this level, okay, and then let's see some. Look at this, some volume, man. Some definite volume came into play here. But here's the thing. That you did have nice levels of buying volume, right? You did definitely have a lot of selling afterwards, but that doesn't just mean that it was only sellers here, okay? You can clearly see at the end of the candle how we closed this 1 hour candle. Lots of buyers came in, so that's fine, man. Not really a big deal. Yeah. Oh, you're talking about if we break the lower high? Sorry, man. The chat's going kind of crazy talking ish, so just forgive me, man. Still a lot of stuff going on, but yeah, man, I think, look, our goal, if we gotta hold above this freaking level. I mean, it is so important that we hold this level. Let's draw a horizontal line. See, there are multiple highs over here, but I think that we'd be safe if we just held this level. Okay, so let's hold this 94.38. If we can hold that and just keep chopping and bust out to the newer highs, you know, it makes sense that we came down like this just because look where we were. We were pretty much at overbought territory. I don't like that. Making higher prices but lower levels of positive momentum. That's not always something you want to see, but I mean, since that little spike there, we've stagnated, so it's not the worst thing in the world. It's something you could possibly just discount. Okay. Guys, don't be scared of that noise. That just means the New York Stock Exchange just closed. We had the closing bell just now. And Nvidia, be into frickin' Jesus, man. I love Nvidia, man. You asked me about Nvidia, man. I'm gonna tell you, I love it. It is so amazing. It makes so much money. They have the best technology on the planet. If aliens came down, they're like, okay, we need you to help us. Give us your best semiconductor technology. And we'd be like, okay, Nvidia, here you go, man. That's it. Jensen Huang, whatever. Amazing. He's the Steve Jobs of our time. So anyway, we know the level. We know the level we got to break above. We got a new candle, guys. We did technically hold that level. If you zoom in enough, you can see, right? We held it. That's support. We had to hold above. So let's see what happens next. We do have an alert right around this area, so when it goes off, we'll know that we might be making higher prices, but currently we have broken out and we're just holding now. So XRP was the next one on the list. I know Dan wants to hear this, but I know a lot of others do too. So this is, we kind of project lower prices on this, just and it seems like it's kind of playing out that way. And I just say that because, look, when you break down, we could zoom out some. Let's go to the 4 hour real quick, more significant time scale. See, it makes it a little easier for us to see things. So, look, we had this disgusting bear trend, right? You broke down some bear flag stuff, and then we broke down again, and then we formed a symmetrical triangle after this breakdown, okay? And so normally, what is a symmetrical triangle after a breakdown? Well, we know it's normally normally a bearish continuation pattern, but since symmetrical triangles, they can also reveal reversal patterns too. You have to wait for a complete confirmation. They're not as nice to see as a descending triangle after downtrend, which is just a bearish continuation pattern. So we waited, we got that confirmation, we broke down, but then Bitcoin busted back out, and that's how we got this pop, just like we did with all the other altcoins. Money just flooded back into the market for everyone, not just Bitcoin. So it seems like why did we put our arrow here? Look, how many times did we wick at this? We used this previous level of support, and it's now resistance, and so we wicked twice, 3 times, 4 times we wicked. We had this beautiful bullish engulfing candle, and then it got complete rejection. Okay, complete freaking rejection, 4 hours, and then 8 hours after that. So we're back down to these prices. It's not the stuff you want to see, that kind of nasty bear chop, right? Because you made a lower high than your previous high. These highs are lower than this high, and this one's lower than this one. So this is why we kind of projected lower prices. We talked about the levels we needed to stay above, which is the 78.15 area and the 76.42 area. So right now, currently, we're below the 200 MA, we're below the 50, and we're also falling below this 20 MA right now as we speak. Why does it do that? Good God, man. See that? Somebody send me a mouse, it'd be great. So yeah, you can see we're below the 20 MA now. Yep, and now we're falling below it even more, and this is the 4-hour chart, and I believe this just happened. This just started the 4-hour candle. So we'll see where we go. Our projections lined up as lower prices, but hey, time will tell. Neo. What's up with the Keanu Reeves coin, guys? Is it Jesus or inverse Jesus, man? Let's check it out. Hey, man. Sweet. All right. Hey, remember this level we talked about yesterday? 84.05. We said this is a key level we have to break and hold above. We broke. Well, we just kind of broke 4 hours ago above it, right? We finally we broke and we failed, went back down. Now we broke above that level, and we broke above the 50% Fibonacci 84.95 area. Currently, to me, this previous level of support that we had, and let me show you what that is, what I'm talking about. We had a downward slipping channel that we drew, right? We were in that. We used it as a support multiple times all across this line. It's now being used as a clear resistance. If this isn't resistance, I don't know what is. Look at the wicks. We can see it. Now we're trying to break above it, which would be great. And this teal line, you're asking, Ray, what is this teal line above the downward sloping trend line, right? So look left. Okay, first off, it was these levels here. But not only that, it was this level here. Do you see it? So, we just had that trend line. That was the area we thought we were going to go to. And yeah. So let's see what happens. Let's set up an alert. I'm going to add an alert on that trend line. See if we can break to it. It's great, guys. Good stuff. But the biggest thing was the 84.05. That was the bull's goal. Where we got above it. Let's hold above that. Let's hold above the 50%, the 84.95. And hey, you know what I love? I love this huge amount of positive momentum we got going on. So let's keep it going, guys. Keep it freaking going on Neo. Got to see these higher prices. But I mean, honestly, another level that's going to be very important that you need to hold above or need to break above at some point, I'm going to say is around the 91.31 area. You got to get back above this area. So, TRX is trending currently on StockTwits. It's a social media platform. It's like Twitter, but for stocks and cryptocurrency. So, trending, guys. Big deal. Social media buzz going on, right? It's very important. It plays into everything we do every day. So, be tapped into that, guys. Oh no, we lost a sub. We are screwed. Alright, guys. Sorry, I haven't looked at chat in a while. How are y'all doing? Hope everything's going well. We've analyzed a good amount of coins at this point. Over 10 coins we've analyzed so far in this live stream. We've spent a decent amount of time on these just because there's more to talk about, right, this time around. The other times it's just like, yep, still crap, still in a bearish downtrend. What's up, Mendoza? How you doing on Periscope? You Jesus, man. Guess who's in the house? You in the house, man. Pop or flop. Stuart, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Bitcoin back to 9K. Oh, hey, and that was our Twitter post. That was the level. That was the resistance we were talking about. We got to get there. Hey, RatLab wants rec. Yeah, we'll put it on the list for you, dude. Just stick around. It might be a minute just because we have so many coins that we're trying to analyze. What's up, Melfunger? I can't read that. Melfunger, Marlin fan. I don't know. I'm sorry. I apologize. Trying to get through everything. What's up, Christian? How you doing, man? Nerdy Ninja, dude. Coin dope. Hey, Nazgul. How you doing, man? That's Lord of the Rings. Nazgul. Oh man, he's got 25 leverage on the Bitcoin pump. Heck yeah, dude. We'll make some money, man, but just make it while you can, and get out. Make sure to take your profit and be to Jesus, man. Sorry guys, we're just checking chat. Just forgive me on that. You know how we do it. We analyze 10 freaking coins, and then we get back to chat. I want to see what y'all are saying. I don't want to miss anything. Hey Richard, how you doing, man? No, you're the man. Thank you so much for your support, dude. Good seeing you, Stuart. What's up, Michael? You the brother, man. TY, thank you, Coker. I appreciate the kind words, dude. Sorry, guys. We're almost there. Isn't Nazgul Batman? No, Nazgul is not Batman. Are you kidding me, dude? Nazgul is freaking Lord of the Rings. Let's see some NXT. Please, thanks. Yes, we will see NXT. It's on the list, dude. It's just a little further down there. We're actually doing RCN next. That's the next one that was requested, okay? So, guys, we have alerts set up on Neo and Tronics. If we're not going to miss anything on those, guys. Just remember that. Guys, if you're enjoying this and you're not subbed, hit that sub button, hit that like, hit that bell. Really appreciate y'all. Yeah, so RCN. Yeah, we haven't looked in this in a while. So yeah, we had this failed breakout right here. So get rid of that. So let's redo this. That was good right there. New plot point. Rid of this. Let's draw a few supports real quick. Okay, we know we have some support there. But the problem is, okay, guys, we're at that key resistance level. You see what I'm saying? We're at it, and now we're testing it. We'd want to break above that. We could set up an alert. See if we could break it. I'll tell you this. Hey man, I don't know about this one because look, you're making constant lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. Let's see if we could draw something though. I'm intrigued, right? You gotta mess around, so you can draw things. Looks like some sort of wedge pattern, right? In a way. Do you have the touches? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 touches. So it kind of, yeah, I mean, it's fair enough. So we have some sort of wedge pattern developed. So yeah, guys, we got a wedge. So we break from there. We still have to break above this other trend line too. So though we do break this trend line, I think the stronger trend line is going to be this wedge pattern we got going on with RCN. So just be mindful of that, and let's fib that way. Let's fib it like this. Target fibs. Okay. So if we were to break, man, we broke hook and went. We got our confirmation on the breakout of these. We'd be looking at profit taking at the 1617 area and the 1778 area. That's how you do it. That's how you'd want to see it. So, and then we could just measure like this. The width. It's 573 satoshis. So say, this is all hypothetical here, okay? Say we did break it, 500 right here, whatever. 573 satoshis. 573 satoshis is right here. Okay, there you go. So that's like the height of the wedge. So if you broke and confirmed to break out, you'd go up here to take profit. And that, again, this is only if you broke, okay? We're not saying that we've broken and you buy now. No, we're not saying that. We're saying this is hypothetical. It's how you look at it if we were to break, okay? Just giving you this. Remember, this stream's all about the fishing pole, giving you the fishing pole, teaching you how to set up profit-taking levels so you can have a trading plan versus just coming in here, what to buy, what to sell, when to buy, when to sell. I'm trying to teach you how to do this on your own. So, see, let's look at LSK. Lisk was the next on the list. Some of these coins, I don't know. Y'all want them, okay? So, okay. So we talked about another falling wedge breakout. Jeez, man. We never got to that level that we wanted to by any means. Hold on. I think it was right here we needed to do. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So we got to that 50%. See, we do our top to bottom on our fibs, right? From the top of the wedge to the bottom of the wedge, right? See? Your swing high, your swing low, and it's also the top of your wedge where it formed. So you hit the 50% twice, and then you just fell down. But that's okay. Look where you're back up. But the problem is with Lisk, okay? Say you were still in this or something, you didn't get out on this double top, or you're just still in it. You have to get back above this 50%. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, because what happens if you fall down, you test this wedge level, use it as support like to Jesus, okay, and you bounce off of it, wonderful, and you're moving again. You have to get above the 15,767 level. You're getting there, you're getting close, but the big thing is, you never want to be making lower highs than your previous high, especially in a breakout like this. It's just not something you want to do. So eventually we need to get back above this 50%. And then we measured the width of this wedge, right? Let's do it again and I'll show you. This is how we did it. So measure the top to bottom, 3,252, okay? 3,252, and that's like up here. I mean, that's technically how long this wedge is, and that's literally textbook how you're supposed to take your profit on these wedges. They normally go that high on breakouts, but then sometimes they don't, and that's why you say not only do you do that, you also fib from your top to bottom, so you can determine if you want to take profit at the 50% of the 618, or if you just want to measure the wedge itself and take profit there. So what if we just go up from here to 20K? like Minotti at 428, dude, that would be the Jesus, man. That'd be amazing, but it just doesn't seem likely right now. Just the fact that on the daily we're below all three of our MAs, which besides February, we had not even touched the 200 MA for 2 years. So yeah, it's kind of like 2 years ago was like Game of Thrones season 1, and we're kind of like at season 6 or something of Game of Thrones right now. Like they're like, winter is coming, like for all the seasons, and then it's like, oh my god, we're below the 200 MA on the daily finally. Well, like winter's kind of here, man. So take heed of that. Very important development on Bitcoin. So just saying. ICX, next one. Okay, guys, just getting comfortable. Done like 15 coins or something now. Let's see. Looks like we have some sort of wedge going on right here. God, there's lots of wedges now. But that's how it works, man. You see wedges, you see cup and handle, whatever. You see all these things happen at the same time, man. Let's see, man. Oh, yeah, man. That's like a perfect freaking wedge, is it not? Wow, beautiful. Like Bob Ross, man, painting these freaking wedges, dude. It's just like boom, beautiful. So look, we had all these supports and resistances here. We talked about why do we do that? It gets busy and stuff. You see on the right side of your screen right here where my arrow is. These are like levels that you have to get above and hold above. Okay, each one. It's like when you're in a nasty bear trend, you have to set out where you need to break above and hold above each time, right? So now we know that we broke above the 2707, we broke above the 2774, we broke above that 2838 level, right? All three of them. We're above all three now. Congratulations. But now we're using this trend line of the wedge as a resistance. Let me make this pinpoint accurate too. A little bit more. There we go. Perfect, right there. So look, we currently have wicked off this. We'll set an alert on ICX. See if we can break this, guys. Very important. Dang it, man. Hold on. Let me. I gotta delete one of mine. Gonna delete Knowles. Sorry, guys. I only have 10 alerts, okay? So, I mean, you know, like $14 a month, man. Like, what are you gonna do? So, like, look, you wick that. We got an alert set up. We'll see if we can break that, and then break hook and go, get confirmation off that, and then we'll talk about profit taking levels after we break out. How about that? But beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Almost, you know, another one right there. So, close enough. So, wow, looking great on ICX. Beautiful. Look at this falling wedge. Look how sloped it is, too, off this nasty downtrend. We will get a pop at some point. And even if we fail here, we have still plenty of room where we can contract on price, you know, make our lower lows again, lower highs, and then at one of these points, we're going to be breaking out. So keep your eye on ICX. I'm going to just circle this one. I like it. I like, was it RCN, too? It was right around there, too. So, Tronics is already vintages. So, TRX. Okay, so we're going to move on to Vin now. Check out Vin. How's it doing? Man, not what you want to see. But we did talk about the double top. The double top. Not only the double top, guys. God. Not the double top. You had the bearish engulfing candle on the 4-hour. Very significant. And not only that, multiple times you failed to break above your 200 MA. That was used clearly as a resistance level. And so when you double top at these key levels with big bearish engulfing candles like that, you're going to have a bad time. And that's exactly what we did. And so we drew this trend line right here, this 41,000 trend line. We said, guys, this is very important. If we do not hold this, we are screwed. And to me, it looks like it is almost a certainty that we will see lower prices. I mean, you can almost project we're going lower, just the way this price action is going. Hey, I'd love to break from here and go up, but to me, it doesn't look good. Doesn't bode well. But let's see, man. Let's freaking see if we can hold this level. And Jesus, man, gotta see it, man. A lot of just lateral movement, okay? Lateral freaking movement. So yeah, say we did hold this level, then we'd have to get back above the 43,875 Satoshi level. Then we'd have to get back above this 382, the 46,000 level. Then we'd have to get above the 48,000. You know, so we got our goals. We know what we have to do. But the fact is, on the 4-hour, we're below the 200, we're below the 50, we're below the 20, and these are angled down, and that doesn't look good. Okay. One thing that's good though, I guess, right? We do have Class B bullish divergence. Okay, Class B bullish divergence just signifies that if we have a double bottom in price, we make a lower high on our bearish momentum. So that's good. That's good. That's like your second best form of bullish divergence. So I like that. That's good news. So if you wanted to set up a tight stop loss here and look for some low risk, higher reward, you could try that. I mean, that's the way it works when you get this level of Class B bullish divergence. Now, it's not Class A, it's Class B, but it's not Class C. So, looking good there, guys. Not bad. APPC, man. Ooh. See, man, I hate that. Like when you look, we have this beautiful falling wedge pattern, right, on APPC, but the fact remains that we didn't have a clean break, but now we're above it. I can see this coming back down. You want to see the clean breaks, okay? And maybe we're not pinpoint accurate. Let's move this down a little bit and make it just surge and. See, there you go. See, this is why it's so important, guys, to be pinpoint freaking accurate with your trend lines, okay? Because we were a little above it, right? But when we moved it right down to the T, we saw a break. So, guys, APPC on the 4-hour has broken out. We have a breakout, but it is not confirmed as a breakout. We need our hook. We need to test this trend line, the old resistance that is now support. We need to test this. And then after that, get a bullish engulfing candle. But guys, wonderful looking news on APPC. Gonna write it down. Where'd it go? Okay, here it is. So circling that, waiting for break, hook, and go. Well, waiting for hook and go. Sweet, man. Just something I want to say this right now, okay? despite all these wonderful breakouts, all this good stuff happening, this is only possible because Bitcoin is not tanking, okay? If and when Bitcoin tanks, so will all these alts. So your trades will all of a sudden just become useless and meaningless if Bitcoin tanks. So just keep that in mind, guys. It's a very weird market. You know, Bitcoin acts as all 4 of the major indices on the stock market. That's one thing. It's so bad. So it's just weird, man. It's like, hey, how can we be diversified in our crypto if Bitcoin is the only thing that's making any of this stuff possible, right? It's so just dumb. So, yeah, APPC. Set up our alerts. We're going to have to delete one. So, converge, I guess, whatever. Alright, let's see, man. Alright, we have an alert set up on APPC. Let's see if it becomes a Jesus, man. Can we beat a Jesus? Man, and it's a pretty freaking wide wedge, too. You know what that means? Nice gains if this could play out the way we want it to. So, I like it, man. I like it a lot. Yeah, you got some stagnation. You got Class C. Yeah, you got some Class C divergence going on, which is fine. But yeah, clear breakout on ABC. You saw it here right now, live in this channel. Guys, if you're enjoying this, hit that like button, hit that bell, hit that sub. You're not going to find anywhere on YouTube where someone's doing 50 freaking coin analysis in a live stream. I'm telling you. And it's all your request. Every coin I'm doing is because someone in here in the chat requested it. Appreciate y'all. Y'all are amazing. There you go, man. Symmetrical triangle action. What did we do when we broke the symmetrical triangle? We broke, we hooked, and we had a bullish engulfing candle. Boom. That's what you want to see, guys. There it is. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. Higher levels of positive momentum. Heck yeah, dude. Be to Jesus, man. So, let's look at the target here. We got to break above this level if we want to see higher prices, man. It's right there. That 53, 52 area is insane. Mitchell wants some lend. I'm just sorry. I just saw a ticker. I'll write it down for you, Mitchell. Anytime, man. Hey, Jim, man. How you doing, dude? We actually looked at XRP to Bitcoin. So, it was one of the first 6 coins we analyzed. So if you just want to rewind, man, it's still there. But I'll asterisk it, and I'll try to get back to it at some point. But you know how it's going, man. We just get so many freaking coins. And after I cover one, man, it's hard getting back to it. It's starting to become that where it just gets tougher and tougher to get back to the coins that we already looked at. So, yeah, man. We talked about this, what we really liked about MTL. Hey, man, we were seeing some bullish divergence. Look, right here, we actually saw... This was Class B. Yeah, Class B bullish divergence because we had a double bottom, okay? But we saw lower levels of negative momentum, so that was pretty good to see our bullish divergence, Class B. So it's always nice. And so, hey, it was kind of foreshadowing of what was to come, right? So we drew this trend line, right? These trend lines, we fell out of it, but then we were kind of rounded. And we busted back and we slingshotted. Dude, this is just like freaking Monero. Do y'all not remember Monero and its symmetrical triangle when it kind of fell out and started rounding like that? And then it just slingshotted up? Dude, this is just like freaking Monero. MTL, I'll write that down. Like Monero. Huh. Crazy, man. Crazy stuff. So... we talked about this. If we want to sustain this type of run, I would say that we need to get above this 53, 52 level. Look, you can come back down and test this 618, but the biggest thing is you do need to hold that level because that 6. I don't need to draw a horizontal line here because I know the 618 is a key level of support that needs to be held. Look, you see this right here and right here and here. We got to hold this. Okay, so we broke. We can consolidate and calm down. That's fine. Look, we're a little bit on the 4 hour, a little bit in overbought territory. That's okay. We're going to come back down, consolidate, maybe get us a little bull flag going, and then break out to higher prices. That's what we'd want to see if we were bullish. So you're okay, man, if you retract back a little bit. That's a nice big green candle we had. So on the 4 hour, nevertheless. So Knowles, man. So yeah, oh wow, wow, what? Nice, man. Okay, so look, on nulls, we hit this, on the breakout, we had the 50%, and we double topped, then we drew a symmetrical triangle, and then we said, guys, drawing a symmetrical triangle after a double top, be very careful, and then boom, we haven't looked at this in a while, man. So we hit one profit taking level, the 50%, and then we talked about this level being a clear level of resistance that we would have to break and hold above if we wanted to see that 618, and we never did that. We double topped with symmetrical triangle. We said, hey, you might want to be exiting your position, getting out, because this is not a good sign. Symmetrical triangles after a double top, and then boom, that's all we've done. But now it looks like we, just like all the other coins, right? The one out. I mean, we don't even have to. It seems like we got some sort of head and shoulder stuff going on. I think there's a neckline right here. All right, break that level. When you break that level, get back to me. 31,173. Let's get above that level and be to Jesus, man. We're above the 20, below the 200. Got to get back above that 200, and you don't want your 50 to cross that 200 either, which it seems like it's a very good likelihood right now. So, looking at other things. Oh wow, wonderful Class A bullish divergence. That's a very good sign. See what I'm talking about, guys? That just happened. I'm telling you, my mouse is screwy and it has full battery. I charged it all the way, and it's double clicking and stuff. So look. So then we had a low here, okay? And then we had a low here. This ended up being Class B divergence, okay? Bullish divergence. But then we fell down one more time, made a lower low than our previous lows, okay? Turned into Class A bullish divergence, okay? And then that, you know, our next move was indicative of that, right? That's exactly the way it works. So we have a neckline here, this 31,173. Let's break the 382 and that, and then we'll be talking, man. That's a great news. That's really great news for nulls. Finding some sort of bottom right there with some good looking bullish divergence on the MACD histogram. And you're not technically, you're at 50, you know, you're kind of neutral on your RSI right now, so not bad. NXT, the limitless drug. Let's look at the limitless drug. I didn't know they had blockchain technology for that now. I don't think we've ever even looked at this in our life. Oh my god, this one looks like Hey, said Pranks, man, thank you so much for the sub, man. What did Jesus do? We couldn't do that, man. You got any questions about TA? Hit us up in this chat right here. Hit us up in the Discord. Thanks so much, Said. It means a lot, dude. So yeah, let's go to the 1 day. So I just want to get an overall glimpse of this coin. Okay, so it's kind of a no trend coin. A lot of value down here, though, guys. You wanted to set your alert up down at these levels. Could definitely see that being a good buying opportunity if you wanted to somehow play with this. Yeah, you're getting there. Just let it go a little bit further. Remember, 80% of trading is waiting, guys, not the other way around. Let the money come to you. So we have this little trend line on this weird no trend chart that's been around for a while, since 2014, right? So this is like Doge almost, but it's like an ascending Doge area. Wait till we get down to these levels here, and then maybe set a buy. 1200. But this, guys, this could take quite some time. And why I'm saying wait, clear downtrend, but maybe we're in some sort of wedge pattern. But the fact remains that when you finally hit these bottoms, you get some insane spikes. That's why I say wait, because this could extend down for the next almost a month, right? We could go another month before we saw this trend line get hit. And that's all I'll say, man. That's the way I would want to play this. I mean, clearly it looks like we might have some sort of wedge here, okay? I'm not going to lie about that. Let's not going to omit to say that we might have some sort of wedge, right? Double clicked. Sweet, man. Love my mouse. So wonderful. Okay, you got some wedge action. I think you got enough touches to validate that too. So, okay, cool story, bro. After downtrend, it's a reversal wedge. So you can set an alert up here, right? I'm not going to do it. I'm out of alerts. I've got 10. So, look, you can set an alert here, break hook and go. trade it. You know, how would you trade this? You just measure the bottom to top right here. So that's 1467 Satoshis. Say you broke right here. Okay, cool. 14 something Satoshis. Boom, right there. You take your profit, exit your position right there from this trade. That's how you do it. Or you could just wait till we finally hit this level down here and sometime in April maybe. And then look how we just unbelievable trade when we hit this trend line. So there's two schools of thoughts on how to look at this. You know, you can wait or you can trade the wedge when we break out of that, if we break out. So NXT, limitless coin. Looks like it could be limitless depending on where you buy it. So CND was the next one on the list. It's not top of the hour. Dang it. I don't know. I screwed up because we had to get started a little later. We've been going about 1 hour now. So... Trig, Vibe, what's up, guys? How y'all doing? Sorry I haven't been trying to neglect y'all. We just have a lot of coins, right? And the coins just keep stacking up.
You demand this smile.
Andrew Guthrie, man, thank you so much for the $5, man. Really do appreciate it, man. You know where that's going. Any contribution that comes here goes towards my PC specs, so I can only provide you with better content. Yeah, for this stream and for Hyped on Crypto, the community. So it's also going to coffee too, so it keeps me energized, so I can provide you with the best TA for crypto on YouTube. But not only that, better PC specs. So, dude, Andrew, you Jesus, man, thanks so much, man, for that. What's up, Billy? How you doing, man? Thanks so much for tuning in, man. Jesus, man. So NXT, gonna move on to CND. That's right. Never got to where we wanted to on this one, unfortunately. Dude. I need a new mouse. I might just skip the GPU and get a freaking new mouse. I can't believe this. I'm gonna click like really hard. Oh yeah, let's go with the 4 hour. Sorry. It's a lot better here. So yeah, man, falling wedge pattern. We broke out of it, but the height of the wedge never got hit, but the 50% and the 618 both got hit. So I remember we talked about two different ways of looking at trading wedges. You can look at the height, and you also want to look at your fibs. You always want to do top to bottom for where your wedge starts. And so if you traded it like the 50% and the 618, hey, you did a beautiful trade. It was over, and I still think this is over. I don't think this is going anywhere else, but probably down at this point. I mean, a drop off like that, and then a lower high from this high signifies probably just going to see lower prices. So, hey, Tay Fun Sinum, thank you so much for the follow on Twitter, man. It means a lot, dude. You just, man, couldn't do it without you. If you're in here, I don't know. So it seems kind of like this weird symmetrical triangle action going on maybe at this point. You don't have any real reaction blows though, unless you do it like that. That means you're right at the end. I don't know if that's valid or not. I mean, it could be, but nah. Could be, yes, I don't know. The trend line is real here though, so just like we've seen a lot of these, I'm telling you, this doesn't hold up. We're going lower. Hey, Corey Cardenas, thank you so much for the follow on Twitter, man. You did this, man. Could do that, you did. Just be mindful. I don't think that. I think this is done. I think this trade is over. The 50% and the 618 were hit, but not the top of the wedge height. So yeah, be prepared to see lower prices, especially if we break this trend line from making lower highs than our previous high. That's pretty much foreshadowing where we're going, which probably is going to be like this. So a little bit of projection going on wherever. So yeah, man. CND, wonderful trade. Looks like it's done. XLM. Looking good, man. Looking real good. So we had the symmetrical triangles, right? We broke out of them bearishly. Let's see if we could draw something else. Those were clear. They were awesome. Ooh, interesting. See this trend line? Ethereum is currently trending on StockTwits, guys. Social media. Ooh. Doesn't really look like we have a wedge. No way, because our low... Okay, so it just seems like maybe some sort of... looks like just more like a channel then. This is a definite trend line. I don't care who you are, though. Definite trend line. I mean, we could maybe say we are in some sort of channel, right? We could try to do a parallel channel here. Either way. Yeah, look at that. So we're definitely in some like descending or downward sloping channel. We're clearly using these levels here as resist. Look at the wick, guys. Top of this channel, be very careful. A run like this, you don't break this, hook and go, you know you're probably going down here. You're gonna come back to this 29.51 level and then the 27.26 level. You're pretty freaking high above this 20 MA. What happens every time we go? Oh, look what happened last time. The same. Oh, this is identical. We went up, right? 20 MA. We went all the way to the top. Came right back down to the heart line and the 20 MA. Interesting. Before we ran up again. So be very careful. Know where we are in XLM, the top of this downward sloping channel. Moving on. ZRX. ZRX was trying to make some moves. And I remember yesterday, man. Was it the real contender? Oh my God. Being the contender, dude. Yeah. Hey, Brad, you see this, man? Crazy, dude. Oh, wait, did we already talk about this, though? Yeah, we, like, posted this last night, man. This is awesome, dude. This was amazing. Yeah, we broke out a bullish engulfing candle here. Dude, we just keep going, man. Oh, but remember, we already drew our levels, our goals, right? Our bullish goals that we needed to get above. We're currently testing one and having some issues. You see this? This 20 or the 62.96 Satoshi level, right? Had to break that. And now we're just testing it like to Jesus, man. And then after that, if we could break this and hold it, then the 66.92 area. But, you know, just saying. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool how we're respecting that TA, man. We plot these and then we come back and it's like, hey, here we are. We're at that goal we needed to, you know, we said we needed to get above. So, looking good, man. Didn't really get any good signs on our MACD histogram. I guess the fact that see, last time we had a spike. See, yeah, we're not really doing anything. Our last time we had any kind of spike like this, we're at the same levels of momentum. So don't know if we're done here or not. Nevertheless, it would be an awesome trade if we could just keep going. Here's the thing about this, though. Look, every time you have a high, a spike, and you break down to crazy prices. You spike up, lower high than your previous high, you spike down. Bear flag, spike down. Bear flag, spike down again. You have this jump up to this level, big spike down again. And then right here, looks like we disrespected the TA, and then we've launched back above it. Nice levels of volume, more volume than we've seen since February 27th, so not bad. I think honestly, probably talking about this as being our height. So 1323. Because look, I know that we could say it's a bigger wedge, but the fact remains that this isn't respected, right? Yeah, it's hard to say about this, guys. Remember, we've got to get above this level. If we can get above this 62.96, we're in a different ball game. But until then, not really excited about this. So let's keep going. Let's keep going, guys. Got to keep going on ZRX. IOTA. Guys, if you're enjoying this stream, hit that like button, hit that bell, hit that sub. All these coins I'm doing, one of you has requested. Okay. All right. So we talked about the exhibit meme, right? Yo, dog, I hear you like wedges, so we put a...
Here's some mouse money.
What is mouse money? M-Floor, dude. Another lord. How are you doing, man? Thank you so much for the $5, dude. It means a lot, dude. Really, really appreciate it. It's only going to It's only going to the quality of the stream, getting this quality better for you, dude. So sometimes I chop. We've got a lot of stuff going on this PC, and I feel like I definitely got to get upgrades on my CPU and GPU. So I really do appreciate it. It's only going to that. So just know when you contribute to me, we're gonna be having a better stream. So thank you again. So look, we talked about this falling wedge within a falling wedge, and then we said, but just be careful because we have another trend line up here, and so you broke out. We said we'd probably come up to this level, and now we're touching that level, right? Right, and now we're failing. We're very extended from our MAs, very extended from the equilibrium. We'll come back. We will come back. This would be probably a good time to start coming back. But I'm just saying, every time we touch this 200 MA, touch this 200 MA, touch this freaking 200 MA, bam, bam, bam. Let's look at history, guys. What's history tell us? That's how we've been able to predict Tronics breakouts. Looking at history, hit the 886 every single time we held above it. Boom, exploded. We just called breakouts based on looking at history, man. It happens. So there you go, man. Another thing. Yep, bearish divergence, Class A bearish divergence on the shorter term. Look, when you made a high, you had a nice spike and positive momentum. When you made a higher high, you made a lower level of positive momentum. Class A bearish divergence, your strongest form of bearish divergence. That shows an impending possible reversal. Just saying, be careful. Key resistance. This is the worst place in the world you'd ever want to buy. Because based on history, we've come back down to these levels, and we can just go ahead and project this. We'll see. I'd love to project it. I'd love to be wrong. Guys, I would love to be freaking wrong. But every time, you know what happens. So, we'll see what happens, man. See what BG's, man. DGD. The Digimon coin, right? Well, we did talk about this. We said, people were thinking, hey, man, Digimon's going to replace Bitcoin, man. Because remember when Bitcoin was tanking, everyone was just euphoric about it. It's like, no, man, it just means at this time there's money going into this coin possibly being a hedge against Bitcoin. But this correlation does not mean causation, right? So, we broke out. We hit targets, right? You hit the 50% in the 618. You even went up to 786, right? 3 times you tested. And then you had this trend line. I plotted this. I said, guys, you don't want to fall below this. You're going to have a bad time. And then boom, what do? We fell below both profit taking levels, your 618 and your 50%. And now we're just making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. Something maybe you could see here. This might be just like in cash. I don't know, maybe. Could be wrong, though. Nah. I don't think so, man. I mean, you could look at this multiple ways to think this is maybe a wedge, but man, that wick right there kind of screws things up. So we could be near the end of price contraction, right? Like right there. Like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So you have like 6 touches there. So you could be showing some sort of falling wedge here, and we could bust out above. We'll wait and see, but just theory, just something to look at, right? Just something to plot and see if it plays out to our liking. I mean, kind of looks like that, right? We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, you do have you're making lower lows, right? And you keep making lower highs on your positive momentum. That's a good sign. It's Class A divergence. Sweet. So check that out. See if we can get a breakout, man. Bit of Jesus, dude. Okay. Awesome. Sand to the US dollar. This is for Rupa, right? Rupee? The wedge. Guys, the freaking wedge breakout. Look at that, guys. Wonderful. Break. Hooks. Here's your hook. Never really got that. Oh, bullish engulfing candle right here. A 4-hour. Awesome. There's your buy signal right there. Hey, Rupee. Sorry. Looks good. Looks awesome. Sorry guys, I'm not trying to neglect y'all. I'm just trying to look. You know what happens when we have a billion coins requested? I sometimes just have to not look at chat because we got so much we got to get through, right? So I think this was wonderful. I think it was a really, really good breakout, and we could fib this. Lots of ways to think about this, though. Do we want to fib here? That might be really liberal to do that. Hold on a sec. Let me mess around for a second. Let's say this was the top of the wedge. Yeah, I like this a little better. Makes a little bit more sense. I like that a little bit more. So okay, this is how we'll measure it. We'll do our swing high to swing low on this. Okay, fib this like this. Top. That's not what I asked to do, man. Top to bottom. Okay. So profit taking levels. You'd be taking profit at your $1.7489, and then your $1. I think this is $1, right? Doing the US dollar. Yeah, then 190, 174, and 191. I'll draw little arrows for you. See if we can get there. See if we can make it. See if we hit target. Right? Let's see, man. See if we can do it, dude. Go to the moon. That's for you, Rupa. Hope you hope that was good. So BQX. This one looked terrible, right? Yeah, you hit profit on this breakout here, but your risk to reward was terrible because where we broke out at, how high and low we were. So look, on this one, let's kind of get rid of these. These are all old school. Might be wedging here too. This is awesome. Like all these freaking wedges, man. Oh, maybe it's not a very steep wedge then. Let's do it like this. Yeah. It's hard to say, man. It's hard to say on this one. I mean, you got a wedge, but you're still within it. You had this trend line here, right? That you obviously broke. Okay, clear breakout of that wedge, but you know you're gonna have this resistance up here. Not only are you gonna have this resistance, this upper trend line of the downward sloping channel, you're also gonna have resistance to your 200 MA. Every time we got above this 200 MA, we broke above it for a while, then we just ended up falling well below it. Broke out, double top, boom, breakdown. So once you get to that 200, know where you're at, what you've done in the past when messing with it. So yeah, and again, you're below. You got to get your faster scale MAs and your candles above this 200 if you really want to see some kind of bullish breakout. So some sort of trend reversal you're currently in. And the thing is, we look down here. We talked about supports. If we couldn't look, if we ended up making a lower high than our previous high, which we'll do. Probably we'll top out somewhere around here and then come back down. We talked about the levels of support we got, 26,453. Then if we can't hold that, then we're going down to the 21,965 area. Looking left. I said that because here and here. Okay, so we know our supports. We know where we got to break above to see higher highs. I'll just plot them out for you. Sure, why not? You really want some sort of reversal. You go right there, 37,114. Get above that level, and it will stay above that level. So, REQ is the next one on the list. Ooh, hey, request network, man. Been to Jesus, man. Clear breakout, guys. Clear freaking breakout. Break, hook, and go. Look at that. To Jesus, wow. Wow. Break, hook, and go. Nice. Whoever called that. Ever want to look at this? You got it. You got your confirmation. This was your confirmation. Last 4-hour candle. This is a 4 hour. So this is a very significant breakout. Nice job. Targets? Let's look at targets. Targets 25.96, 27.98. If we can get there, let's see if we can get there, man. Boom and boom. See if we can get there. Looking good. Thank you. Who was that? Who called that, man? Was it Stuart? So yeah, guys, wonderful breakout. Let's check out chat real quick. We covered a lot of coins. Let's tally them up real quick. $26 coins we've analyzed so far in this live stream. Let's see. IOTA. Hey, Tomislav, we actually already did IOTA, but maybe I'm behind on chat because I haven't looked at it in a while. Yeah, we looked at it in cash. Yeah, absolutely, man. Nap? Let's see. Sorry, just scrolling through chat, guys. Gas? Look at gas. Bitcoin dropping hard. Well, how about that, man? Go figure. It's a bearish market. Still, bearish own this market. Don't let anyone tell you different. Thank you. No, thank you, Rupee. NLG. Sure, look at NLG. We're just looking at chat. What's up, Omar? How you doing, man? Thanks for tuning in, dude. Mike, what's up? Oh, headed back up. Sorry. God, I'm really behind on this chat, guys. Sorry. Let's see. Verge. Shaunak Sethi. Yeah, man. Let's look at Verge, man. XVG. No one's asked about it. Good job, Rat Lab. Heck yeah, dude. No, you did Jesus P. Perez. Elf. Fucci wants Elf. Alright. Okay, we caught up, man. We caught up. Hey, Jolly. We got ADA. We covered ADA. Okay, OMG. You want some OMG? What's up, Urban Philosophy? Thanks so much for tuning in, dude. Alright. Alright. QSP. God, man. Every coin under the sun. We're getting there, man. This is a long list. Alright, so from Rec, moving on to Lind. It's the next one on the list. We're going to do here, just redo this, rechart this. Looks like definitely a wedge. Go figure. They're freaking wedge, guys. Breaking something, right? One sec, guys. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. So let's zoom in here. What's going on this 4-hour chart, guys? Hey, guys. Breakout. Lind breakout on the 4-hour. Okay, we broke. Are we hooked and go? Let's go to the 1 hour. Let's see. Break. See, I hate these. I guess we technically did break here. We hooked, and this is not quite a bullish engulfing candle, but on the 1 hour, nevertheless. As we've broken out, see resistance all the way up to our top resistance line. See up here. Very cool. Lind, another breakout. Let's really hope Bitcoin holds up, guys. I'm telling you, these coins, though they are enticing and they look good, just be very careful, because if Bitcoin falls, these all fall. All these breakouts just go to crap. So, yeah, guys, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful developments on this coin, right? So that's great. Let's see if we can hold. Man, looking good. So we got TRX, RCN, ICX, APPC, REC, Lind today have all looked wonderful. Wow. Yesterday, ADA, Fun, OMG, Gas, Wabi, all looked amazing. Very cool, guys. Very cool. I think Vibe was awesome. It had a great trade. I think the trade's already over though. I'm not sure. We'll take a look at it though. Crazy, man. Freaking crazy. Let's bring this back. Probably right here. Right, yeah. Whoa. There we go. So the wedge, okay, this is the wedge. Okay, this didn't count up here, I don't think. This was the top and bottom, right? So you want to measure this and see how we did? 1700, right? Didn't even get there. 1700, so... Yeah, okay, I double clicked, man. Sure, man. So right there. That was your level, but you didn't get there. But let's try to fib it and see what happens on the fib. Yeah, you hit your 50% on the fib though. Swing high to swing low. We disregarded this crap down here. See ya, man. Be honest with you, this doesn't look good. This looks a lot like... Which one was this, man? Was this Knowles? Knowles did the same thing. Remember, it came down and it double topped. And we talked about the double top. And then we said this trend line. Remember, this is identical, man. Right? You fell below it. Now you're currently at this 34.18 level. The support we desperately need to hold above. You hold above this, you're golden. You're in good shape. And it seems like we're currently using it as support. You see the wick right here? How we're just using it perfectly twice now. Gotta hold above. If you break down, I'm telling you, if you were in this trade, set your stop loss around these levels. Get a stop loss going. Preserve your capital. Preserve your profit. Because I mean, this could very well be over with this double top. It's ugly when you see these kind of this price pattern right here. Because look, you broke out and then you came back down. Your bulls tried everything they could to break to higher prices. They failed again. Then they're moving out of the way. And this little trend line you had going fell below it. So now you're currently at your next support. So watch that. Keep your eye on it. Protect your capital if you were in Vibe. Because at the end of the day, it was still a lower high than these highs and these highs and these highs and these highs and all the other highs before them. So overall bearish chart still. That's it. Hey, gas. Remember when we drew this? Remember we were like, hey guys, it's gas, man. It's freaking gas. It's on a huge wedge. And it broke out of the wedge. Is it magic? No, it's just TA, man. Just TA, man. Beard market. What are y'all talking about? No one's talked about OST. No one's requested it yet, so I guess we can put it down there. But again, I think everyone in here has requested a different coin, so everyone wants the same coins. I don't know, man. Shanak, that's a good question. What are we at right now? How many? Oh, mouse money. Okay, yeah, for my messed up mouse. Okay, now I finally get it. I get it. Sorry, Mission Control is helping me out there. Good God. Okay, it's 4 o'clock, so it's top of the hour. Okay, gas broke out. We'll just come back to this one in a second. How about that, guys? Let's go to Bitcoin. People are concerned. People have their concerns of Bitcoin. Let's check it out. What are people concerned about? Remember the 8600 area was like, you know, like what's the big deal? 8,900? Who cares about that? 9,000, man. We talked about 9,000 in our tweet, right? Before I went live. We're like, hey, looks like we're going to be hitting 9,000. So we hit 9,000. Vegeta. Cab up. So yeah, man, I thought we'd be fine even if we hit 8,600. Even if we fell here and went down to these levels, who cares, right? You use that as support, no big deal, right? So not... Hurricane party. Good, man. Yeah, do y'all enjoy when I get drunk on stream? Is it fun? Fast money. Yeah, fast money on CNBC. Sure thing. When they start talking about Bitcoin, we will. I'll mute myself and then we'll go into them. I might run to the bathroom when they do go to Bitcoin. So, yeah, man. Something we kind of looked at that I was kind of looking at, didn't really like, was the fact that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plot points on this possible wedge, this rising wedge pattern. So that's kind of weird. So yeah, man. People panicking. Yeah, people were panicking in chat. I saw that. I'm like, what? What's the big deal, man? So yeah. 786, 85, 84. As long as you stay above that, who cares? No big deal. Yeah, we top out here. Yeah, well, we had a huge, big breakout. So what do you expect? We're gonna expect some consolidation. You shouldn't just keep going straight up. I mean, on the 4 hour, some really good news. Just saying, it's not as important as the 1 day, but just the fact remains that we've crossed the 200. Our 50 has now, within this past 4 hour period, crossed the 200. Really good sign. That's what you want to see. You have to have that in order to have a bullish market. You can't have a bullish market where your 200 is above all your candles and it's above all your 200 or your 20 and your 50, your faster scale MAs. You have to have it like this. And so we're crossing that, which is a really good sign. So let's just keep going. Good stuff, guys. Let's go to Litecoin. Check it out. What's happening here? We're bugged out. Look at that. What is that? Hold on. Let me just refresh that. Getting freaked out, man. Y'all see what I'm seeing? Something's wrong with Litecoin. Let's go to Ethereum. We'll come back to Litecoin. Okay. Ugh. Some like semi-doji action going on here. Same type of price action though as Bitcoin. You know, you're above that 20 and that 50, but look how far you. This is the 1 hour. Let's go to the freaking 4 hour. Excuse me. That was the 1 hour on Bitcoin. So it was not the 4 hour. Excuse me. Sorry, we changed it up. I don't know why we changed it up. Oh yeah, still look for the break it can go on a similar another coin. So currently, I mean, look, you just got this bullish consolidation because you get the run up and then you're consolidating. So you're consolidating bullishly. But we talked about the 886, this 568 level needs to be broken. We also talked about this 100% retrace. Right, this level here needed to be broken and held above, and we did that. But now we're currently just flirting with it. We have another 3 hours left on this candle, so got to hold above that. And then the 886 is currently being used as resistance, and so you're sandwiched in between these two levels here, 556 and 568. Boom, Loretta. Boom, you did it. Just don't feed the huntsman spiders down there, okay? Hey, Loretta, have you ever had a huntsman spider in your house? And if so, did you freak out? Because I'd be freaked out. So yeah, nothing's really changed for Bitcoin since we last looked at it. Or Ethereum, Bitcoin, and Litecoin. Let's go back to Litecoin and see if it's not bugged anymore. Nope, still bugged out, guys. Y'all see this? Something wrong. Something's going on. We can't do Litecoin, guys. It's messed up. The camel formation on ETH. Camel? Kaba? How you doing, Crypto Rick? Good seeing you, dude. What are y'all talking about? NLG? Yeah, NLG is on the list. It's actually right after gas. We had to come back to these because it's the top of the hour. I can't do Litecoin right now. I don't know, guys. So yeah, let's go to NLG right now, Miguel. Sorry, man. You know what happens. Start getting more and more people in here requesting coins, and then yeah. So never even. Overall coin. Okay, making lower highs, double topping. Looks like a wedge, maybe, yeah. Another freaking wedge, right? About time. Barely a wedge, though. Hey, he broke out. So yeah, I mean, yeah, you got that going for you, I think. Oh, look at that, man. Look, wow. Okay, a couple things to talk about. So yeah, we had a clean break, but then look at this 200 MA, how well it was respected, Miguel. Unbelievable, man. Something I guess you kind of got going for you is that you did just completely respect this 200 like that twice. You came down and you closed your candle above this trend line, which is good. So what you want to see is some chop and just hold above this trend line. Okay, if you do that, then you want to get a bullish engulfing candle and see if we can break higher. Right? That's what you'd want to do. Oh, but here's the thing though about this wedge. It doesn't really bode well for you if you wanted to trade this. Look, you just swing high to swing low here. You've already hit your 50%, your 618. It's like almost like the trade's over. Look where it did. Look how it did that, guys. See that? Swing high to swing low. Right? I mean, like even if you get on perfect, swing low down here. You hit this 50%, you hit the 618. So me thinks that you're probably going to see lower prices, but again, I could be wrong, but the trade might be over. Yeah. I don't know, man. Those are the things to talk about. The 200 MA right there, the break, but then the complete rejection right here. And you're holding, but let's see if you can hold. If you can hold above this and get a bullish engulfing candle at some point, that'd be great. See higher prices, be wonderful. But your 618 is your clear level that you got to get above next. But it seems like we've already hit that and the 50%, your profit-taking levels. So hope that helps, Miguel. Sorry, I didn't, dude. You know it's not like I'm not being intentionally ignoring you. It's just like, dude, a lot of chat, a lot of stuff going on, and we keep growing and growing. And you know how many coins I've done, man. I've done like 30 plus coins in this stream. You buy an altcoin at 200 Satoshis and price of Bitcoin at that time of buying is 8,000. That means that you've increased in US dollar valuation for that coin. No matter what it did, whether it went down in Satoshi value or up, you're making money because Bitcoin, you're probably buying altcoin to Bitcoin. So Bitcoin goes up in value, your money just naturally goes up. So it needs to do something. Yeah, it's not looking good, man. It doesn't look very good on the chart. Missed out on Trig. Ah, man, there's so many freaking opportunities, though. You've seen them today in our stream. How many freaking times? Finally. But, I mean, look, this is after weeks of drought, man. So, yeah, man. Let's get a Verge. Hypton Crypto. Nerd. Okay, Verge, 4 hour. Right? We looked at this. That's some sort of wedge right here. Look, and then we did exactly what we said. We came down, right? We fell below that level, came back up, and now we are. We broke out. We broke out this little wedge. But this wedge, you don't have very, high levels of, profitability here. There's no telling how high you're going to go. I mean, if you just measured it like this, 72 Satoshis on the breakout. So it's the height of the wedge. So we just do this. 72. Hey, ZGB Max, man, thank you so much for the sub, man. You're Jesus, dude. We couldn't do that, man. If you got any questions about TA, hit us up in this chat right here. Hit us up in Discord. Thanks, ZGB Max, man. So yeah, that's the height of the wedge. That's the way you could play it if you wanted to play this. But let's go 1 hour. We have not gotten a break and go on the 4 hour. Just happened. Ooh, close, man. See how you broke and you hooked here? This wasn't a bullish engulfing candle, so it wasn't technically it, but it looks like we got some consolidation going on. Let's see if we can break to higher prices. Sweet, man. Awesome stuff on Verge. Got a little breakout. But I don't know if we use these wicks, though. Might be a different story. Let's use those wicks. Ooh, man. See if we just move our plot point a little bit. Could be having issues. You see that? That's not a good sign. So if that's the case, if we respect these 2 wicks here, you know what we're gonna see. We'll just move this over and rinse and repeat. Hey, I'd love to be wrong though. I'd love to be freaking wrong about this, about my plotting. But you know, you do have to adjust. You always have to adjust. That's how TA works. Every day you gotta replot. So see what happens. Elf. I haven't looked at Elf in a while, man. Fed to rock the market, man. What are they, scaring people? Dang, dude. Fell below that 100% retrace like inverse Jesus, dude. Wow. Fell to like inception prices. Look how far we fell. My God. Hey, Carlos Matos, BBC, man. Thank you so much for the sub, Carlos Matos. You Jesus, man. We couldn't do that shit. Thank you for hitting us up on Twitch, dude. Means a lot, dude. Thank you. So, yeah, man. Just to me, ugh. Really don't like this. This chart looks terrible. Yeah, man. It looks just kind of like this. Another bear flag? Anyone? Bueller? Crap like this? I mean, I don't like that at all, dude. Elf is one of the ugliest ones I've seen today. And look, you're up here. You're testing this previous high, right, that you made, and you're already at like overbought territory. So that's just terrible, man. You're below your 200. Look how many times like you tested this 200. Look what happened when you tested that 200. Bam, lower prices. So tested that 200 again. Bam, rejected multiple times from that 200, approaching it. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, man.
This is a Chucky Beat production.
Let's see if we could plot it like this. Be any cleaner? I don't know, man. No way, man. Ah. Close. Close enough. Whatever. Yeah, just bearish looking chart, man. Sorry off the elf, man. Doesn't look that great to me. OMG.
This is a Chucky Beat.
Oh, we looked at this one yesterday, remember? Yeah, beautiful breakout from this wedge. Awesome, dude. Awesome stuff. When did this wedge form? This wedge formed frickin' February 28th, man. What do you want? What's up, Amir Osman? Thanks for tuning in on Periscope, man. Hey, David Wilson, man. Thank you so much for the sub, dude. You really Jesus, dude. We couldn't do without you, man. You got any questions about TA? Hit us up right here in the chat. Hit us up in the Discord. Thank you, David. Oh, talking about Bitcoin? Are they? Did I miss it? And how long was it? They couldn't have talked about it very long. Hold on a sec, changing the song. No way, they're not talking about Bitcoin right now. Must have been like for 2 seconds. Ethereum, hey, Fawad, man, we actually just looked at Ethereum at the top of the hour, man. You know how we do, man. 15 minutes ago we looked at it, so it was looking pretty good, dude. Facebook's doing a nosedive. Of course it is, man. Data breach. FUD. Sentiment. Completely gone. I mean, I saw earlier when they were talking about Zuckerberg, should he step down? Man, that's really bad when they're talking about the founder of the company. Should he step down in the media? That's when you know the ultimate FUD and uncertainty, or, you know, whatever, fear, uncertainty, and doubt about a stock. I mean, that's really bad. So... Tron's gonna replace it, guys. He's gonna replace it, dude. So yeah, anyway, I don't know, man. This wedge could have started here, quite honestly. It might be wishful thinking being up here, but regardless, we could, it's hard to say, man. Do you want to measure your swing high to swing low here, like that? So you're already at the 50% if you do it from this swing high to the swing low. But if you did it here, then you're not even close. Then you get 1551 profit and 1647. If Bitcoin holds up, I feel like we could easily go to those prices. So, yeah, man, keep that in mind. Definitely keep that in mind. It's a pretty huge wedge, though, guys. Really, really big wedge to break out of. See that? That's what we're looking, man. Steep, large wedge. So we'll keep our eye on it. Hard to say, man, with this one, because we could have done a swing high to swing low here, but then you break out, then you have no risk to reward isn't there. But the fact is, you're above the 200 right now. You're above that. You're above the 20, above the 50. Look, you're about to have a life cross, right? Death cross on the 1 hour anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Let's go to the 4 hour. So yeah, man, we broke out of the wedge. It's clear. But will we hold? It's going to be all determinant on Bitcoin. None of these trades mean anything if Bitcoin tanks, guys. Just remember that. Be very careful and mindful that we are in these alts and stuff. They may not hold up at all. If the big one falls, QSP. Running low on coffee, guys. I have to go get some more. Yeah, we were talking about this one for a while. Huge symmetrical triangle action. Broke down out of it. Bear flag. Bear pole. Then we broke down this key support, the 1653. We had to desperately hold. We fell down. We hit the 886. We bounced off the 886, the 1484 area. We jumped back above it, the 1653. Now we're above the 20 MA. Currently testing that 50 MA. What's our next step? It's very easy. It's not hard at all. Hold on. It's not far away either. Just got to get above this level and pretty much just hold 1783. Break above it, hold, and then you got to go to the 786, the 1928 level. Break that, hold it, and then we'll talk about the next levels after that. I don't want to get too busy on this chart. These were levels you had to break above, but they didn't, so we went lower. So looks good though. This is kind of a neckline. This 1783 neckline. Break above the neckline. We'll see higher prices to that 1928. So yeah. Hey guys, it's the other redhead, the better looking redhead than I. What did they drop? What did Facebook drop to today? Hold on a second. I'm gonna look at Facebook. Wow. 4 hour chart. So the beginning of the day, look at that huge red candle, and then the end of the day, double bottom action with a huge bullish engulfing candle. Man, these gaps down though, I don't know. It looks like we filled this gap here. It needed to be filled. This gap here got filled. This gap here got filled. That's how it works, guys. Gaps get filled. So, wow, look at that selling though. Unbelievable. That is on the 4 hour. We haven't seen that much selling since April 17th, 2014. Are you kidding me, man? Oh my god, but look at the chart, man. You see this dude? Hey, let's see Ethereum do that. Let's see Ethereum do something like that, or Bitcoin. Let's get him to do this, something like this, okay? That cool, man. Guys, this parallel channel, this extended from 2013, okay? Plot point 1 and 2 and 3 here, 4 here. Then we had our top plot point here, and then what did we do? We broke above it. This is Facebook, guys, so just be mindful. It's kind of hot right now, kind of been hot topic. They're talking about it on CNBC right now. We're talking about it on the charts. So look, huge levels of disgusting volume. We were chopping around above this trend line for so long. It topped out here, all-time highs, never saw these levels again, made lower highs than our previous highs, double topped on top of that to boot. Then we've gapped down multiple days. Whew. Insane levels. 24 on that RSI on the 4 hour. Wow. Class C. Bearish divergence. Dang, man. We made lower lows on our prices, and we pretty much maintained the same levels of negative momentum, just signifying stagnation with momentum, meaning bears pretty much own the crap out of this. So be careful if you're in Facebook, man. You never want to see stuff like that. But again, we gap down like that, possibly could rally up to attempt to fill this gap and break down to lower prices, hit this trend line up here, and then be lower from there. Look at green volume on the daily, but again, yeah, the gap downs like that. Like you tested this heart line, right? That you've done so many times before. Very well respected. And now though on the daily you're below all 3 MAs. Very scary, very bad stuff. But you're so far away from that 20 and that 50. So yeah, be careful on Facebook. Looks bad. Something that's kind of good though. You do have some Class A bullish divergence, at least. So at least at some point we might, we might make lower prices again, make lower levels of negative momentum again, and then bounce back. But there's a chance very well that these gaps could get filled, a run up to make lower highs and then come back down. So see what happens. Didn't mean to get too far away, but again, we were talking about Facebook because CNBC's talking about Facebook, everyone's talking about Facebook, Tronics, even Justin Sun's talking about Facebook or something, right? Class A, right? So you made a low here, then you made a lower low, but you made lower highs on your negative momentum, which is a really good sign. So you broke back into this, it was support, became resistance, it's now support again. So let's see, set your alerts up for OST right here, man. See if you can break out, hook and go, and get confirmation, and then, yeah, go to the moon, man. Be great. Can use that, man. Maybe adjust this. Play it like that. Still looks okay, man. Still okay. You're not dead and out yet. You got on the horse. You got back on that horse. So let's go ahead and tally up how many coins we've done in this stream. $38 coins, guys. 38. Oh, Facebook counts as 39. It's not a coin, but it's an analysis, so it counts. So what are y'all talking about? Who uses Facebook anymore? Not me. I don't have a Facebook. It's all like MLM, stay-at-home moms, like trying to pressure people into buying really terrible products and stuff, and crazy fake news stuff. I don't know, just. It's like it was cool back 10 years ago when younger people did it, but when the really old people started getting into it, and then it started becoming marketers and all that started preying on people, older people. All of a sudden it became so commercialized, having to turn a profit, ads. So that it all just kind of went to crap after a while. So hey Gabriel, did you not see the lightning analysis we did yesterday in Quantum, man? Well, let's check it out though, because someone said I was wrong on us being topped out because of that resistance, and I was just talking about a short-term trade. I'm not talking about anything else. I'm talking about short-term trade, not about the overall longevity of the coin. Let's go to Quantum. Yep, sold all the info, man. Right? Sure did. Remember, we talked about it yesterday, guys. This is literally what happened. Right here, we said, hey, we were very, very overbought. Okay. I mean, we were up here when I said you're overbought, you're going to come back. And not, hey, maybe you don't go all the way down, but this would be a great time to get out up here at these key resistance areas that have been so well respected. I mean, this trend line was created January 7th. I mean, I get it. I understand. But look, if you were trading that, it was a good position to take profit above this level. And then it wicked down, of course. I mean, this was well after we published it. It wicked down, fell below the 200, is back above that 200. But then, boom, again. Multiple, look, double top action right here on the 4-hour candle that closed. It's not what you want to see. Lower high than the wick. So, look, I mean, hey, you may bounce around, congratulations, but if we're talking about trading, short-term, making money, we called the freaking top yesterday, and we said, take some profit here if you're in this. That's it. That's all we did, man. We didn't say anything about the long term. Man, you need to stay in this for a long term because this is going to run again. I mean, whatever, man. I'm talking about taking money, putting it in the bank, and being done. I'm not talking about long-term stuff, guys, okay? So don't get misconceptions about what we're talking about when we're saying we're hitting a top. We're hitting a top right freaking now because we're at this level. That's it. I'm not saying quantum sucks or anything, but I guarantee you quantum doesn't make any money. They don't do anything to help you in your life. Not yet anyway. Most coins don't, so. Sold my quantum in the wick. Boom, Jolly. You did Jesus, man. Jolly would be into Jesus. XRP getting a tiny bit of volume. Are you sure? On the 4-hour? Stuart also wants XRP. Bitcoin's on TV. See, I didn't see that, man. Dang. They must not have been talking about it long at all if it was on the news they were talking about. XRP. Oh, here we go. IBM CEO on blockchain. Do you want to hear that? You want to see what the CEO of IBM talks about on blockchain?
And so break out the pieces. For one, the new products and services, and we did return to growth starting in the fourth quarter, as you saw there. And the point being, 46% of what we make today, our products and services, are growing at 11% and are new to the IBM company. And a strong pipeline behind it. Blockchain, quantum, strong pipeline built.
Of course, blockchain is still a small part of the company. So is IBM really a Bitcoin stock? So let's play a little game of...
I like this game.
Bitcoin stock or not with IBM. So Tim, IBM.
Mel,
yes,
can I ask one question?
That's not the way this
What's the
goes,
materiality
sure.
threshold?
Come on, we have the game.
That's lame, because then I can answer my own question.
Stock.
That has nothing to do with it. It is a stock. All right.
Stock.
Why?
Because, again, it doesn't break the materiality threshold of mine because no one's going to give me one.
So, no,
But
so
it
they
is- so you're
misunderstood
saying
your
that it is
answer.
a
So you're saying
Bitcoin
it's not a
stock.
Bitcoin stock.
Right.
So they
So it's not
undo the
a
check.
Bitcoin- okay,
We
so
get
it's
so worked
graphic.
up in my own lather here. Sorry. Okay. I don't think it's a Bitcoin stock.
This
Change
game
it.
is really not
Tom, it's scary,
confusing,
isn't it?
guys.
For you, apparently.
Apparently it is for Tim. All right. Is IBM
can answer the question.
a Bitcoin stock or not?
Not a Bitcoin stock,
Very good,
in my
Steve. Very
opinion.
good answer in terms of it being very
That's
direct.
simple.
There are no Bitcoin stocks.
Correct.
So it's not a Bitcoin stock.
It's a blockchain.
I mean, listen. I think last year was estimated there was like $700 million in blockchain services among companies like this, and maybe IBM had 30%. This is a company that's supposed to do $80 billion in sales this year, and half their business is not growing. And the imperative solutions that you just talked about is growing.
Well
and this
done.
is like a rounding error.
Are they making the right moves
Now,
to
you
get into
handled that well.
blockchain? Are they
I like
investing?
that.
Not a Bitcoin
He's
stock.
like,
Is it going to be
it's
meaningful?
not a
No.
Bitcoin stock.
I like how he
was
handled
waiting
it.
for our reaction.
He was a little concerned.
I should say it is because I like the little check mark and I like the ding, ding, ding.
But-
So if they want to do it now, see, there you go. But I will say this: in no way, shape, or form is this a Bitcoin stock.
These
To Dan's
graphics are useless,
They can do $80 billion
America. Don't
this year,
pay attention
$80
to
billion
them.
next year. They'll do $8 in terms of Bitcoin revenue. So no, in my
4
opinion.
X's, even though we had 2 checks. All right. Well, cryptocurrencies are coming back with a vengeance after getting pummeled over the weekend. Bitcoin is now more than 20% from its weekend lows. And our next guest says Bitcoin is your best crypto bet. Tom Lee of Fundstrat Global Advisors joins us now. Tom, good to see you.
Great to see you all.
A lot of G20 headlines coming out saying that they're not worried about Bitcoin as a threat to financial stability. It doesn't sound like they're going to regulate. Everything is rallying.
Yeah, I think the headlines were less draconian than maybe people were worried about, but that's really been the case every time there's been a regulatory event. But in general, yeah, I think the reality is I think Bitcoin is starting to sit clearer away from the line. So I think increasingly, I think investors are comfortable that Bitcoin is likely to be viewed as a commodity. So whether regulations change around security tokens and registration, Bitcoin sort of sits in its own sphere.
Let's get to your most recent note. And in that note, you say that you think the altcoin bear market is over. But you're not saying to invest in altcoins right now.
That's right. So we have a preferred indicator to measure altcoin sort of cycles, which is the percent that have tripled over 90 days. And on January 13th, that hit 78%, which is normally a top. So really in January, we thought you needed to rotate back into the large caps because that's what happens. And this indicator's been falling, but yesterday it fell to 3%. So we think that the altcoin bear market's largely over, meaning...
Can you define altcoin for folks at home?
So it's not a universal term. We're defining it as small cap tokens. So anything that's not among the 50 largest cryptocurrencies, which is a liquid universe that's much, anything smaller.
Right.
But when that hits 3%, it falls into a consolidation phase that we're calling purgatory, and that can last 70 days up to 200 days. We think it's going to be 150 to 175 days because of all these regulatory issues that need to be ironed out. And that means that the altcoins don't really rally until mid-August, mid-September.
All right. But in terms of the big caps, what are we looking at on the Bitcoin sentiment index? Last time you came here, it was pretty dismal.
That's right. Yes. The Bitcoin Misery Index, which is really the measure of, how does someone feel if they own Bitcoin? And it was 18 last time I was here, which was the worst reading since 2011. It's now back to 24. So it's still in the zone of misery, but of course it's less miserable.
I like those emojis.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
That's, by the way, that's not how Tom publishes the misery index.
That's right. That's your adaptation. It's a very
Well, we take a look at how it's actually depicted in his notes, and you guys can decide what you like better: these with the emojis or that.
That's a little more.
I like the emojis.
That's a little more
emojis
technical.
are a little
That's
more
why we
real
went
to
with
me.
the emojis.
the emojis work better.
So Tom, let's just talk. I mean, it seems like light years ago when Bitcoin broke out at 6,000 in November, it had that huge gap, and then it literally went for the next 6 or so weeks, or 8 weeks, to about 20,000. It's still in a downtrend. So we're having a lot of these kind of 20% rallies off of lows, but it's still in a downtrend. Don't you think there's a really good chance that it could round trip all the way back to 6,000 or 5,000, and still the fundamentals of the whole ecosystem still be very much intact? It's just really take out some of that euphoria that we saw in such a short period of time.
Yeah, I would say that's the technical view from Rob Slimer, our technician, who does think he would feel better if this picture touched 6,000 and then rallied from there. But one thing to keep in mind is if you count the number of hours we've spent below 6,000 recently, it was less than an hour. So in February, you only had an hour to buy below 6,000. So I think that you should view it as a touch. And so I'd still be buying Bitcoin here, even if there's a possibility it goes lower, because as you know, we talked about how the fully loaded cost of mining Bitcoin across the world, so not some people have it cheaper, is around 8,000. So you're buying Bitcoin at around cost today.
All right. Tom, good to see you.
Yeah, great to see you.
Tom Lee of Fundstrat. Tom had mentioned the altcoins being the smaller coins. You were talking before about Ethereum and how it might be under pressure because of potential regulations around the ICOs, a lot of which are built on the Ethereum platform. So that may be continued headwinds.
Right, and that's a lot of those altcoins or those smaller cap coins went into this purgatory. People were basically, selling Ethereum or Ether as they would sell out of these other coins. And so when you think about the regulatory environment, obviously that platform in and of itself, you want to call Ethereum a platform, is going to be under a lot more scrutiny, I would think, than, a mega cap coin like Bitcoin.
Are you still in any Ethereum?
I'm still in Ethereum, but I mean, ultimately, where are they going to go if Ethereum was the play to build upon? And I realize that there are other options out there, but again, it's certainly recognized as one of the obvious places to go.
Right. So in the last week, we saw that Lightning Labs rolled out the Lightning Network. It's going to make transactions on Bitcoin much faster. I mean, here's the thing: as this whole thing evolves, you can't just be watching a couple things. There's a lot of things going on here, and there's a lot of moving parts, a lot of ifs, ands, or buts, or you know what I mean?
Sure
a lot of what have yous, right, guys?
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. It's a very complicated case.
Coming up, check out shares of FedEx seeing a huge reversal after hours. The company.
Guys, hope you enjoyed that. I don't know, man. Yeah, these guys are experts. So look, guys, if you're enjoying this live stream, this news, these coin analysis that we've done over 40, 88, breaking that freaking resistance. Hit that like button, hit that bell, hit that sub. You to Jesuses, man. Couldn't do it without you. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think I might just at 2,000 subs, I might just be a Viking again for Crypto and Chill. I don't know, man. What do we only need? Like 11 more subs? You want to see me a Viking again? Make us get 11 more subs. I'll be a Viking. Who cares? I gotta put it out of use, man. That was like a $50 freaking costume, man. I'm not gonna use it once and not use it again. Are you kidding me, dude? Be careful on stocks, man. Careful on stocks right now. Lower highs. Yeah, lower highs, lower highs. Not hitting our all-time highs. A lot of our coins, like Tesla, that's off 20% from its all-time high. So, be careful. Drunk Viking. Yeah, you all want to be Drunk Viking? Look, 11 more subs. Make it happen. I'll be a Drunk Viking. Whatever. I don't care. It's not a big milestone, 2,000, I guess. I mean, it is nice, but it's we're saying like 5,000. I'll be William Wallace, right? I'm like some Nordic, mostly Scottish. So William Wallace makes sense for 5,000, 1,500, 2,000, 2,500, whatever. I'll just be a Viking every 500 subs or something. Keep it easy. So, daring to have some Hennessy. Whew. Man, I have to get some more contributions. Well, I mean, the contributions are never going to alcohol, really. I mean, they're just piling up in the account, waiting for enough for the GPU, CPU for the PC specs, really. So I like my Zynga. I thought it was a Zynga with a Y, Stuart. ZNGA. I've owned some Zynga before, man. And it hits a brick wall at that $4 mark, $4 per stock. That's right, Viking for every 500 subs until 5,000. That makes sense. That sounds about good. About right, David. We can do something like that. SQ being to Jesus, dude. AMD, ugh. Dude, this past year's been terrible. I mean, like, not terrible, but I'm saying the year before was incredible, meteoric, right? But this year we've just been chopping, right? From like $10 to freaking $15 over and over and over. So, never thought watching something go up a freaking penny would make me so happy in cash. What's up, Lucas Slow? How you doing, man? Good to see you, dude. Thank you so much for tuning in, you Jesus, man. Guys, come on. What is it, 11 more? What are we at right now? How many subs are we at, guys? Currently, right now. Viking and Hennessy? Oof, man. Dangerous combination, man. I have a sword, but I don't have an axe, so. Tron about to move? Says Dan. Check it out, man. Let's go see it, man. Guys, Jonathan Mack sold here. We have an alert set up. We're not going to miss it. But the fact right now, about this green candle, man, that's looking pretty good. But dude, look, man, how could you even be mad if it went above where Jonathan sold? How could you be upset, dude? You're freaking overbought. I don't know, man. You're making higher highs on your price, but you're making technically making lower highs on your positive momentum. So that's not really that great. Yeah, Zynga dude's been doing nothing, man. It's just been nothing for like a year, dude. I know all about Zynga, dude. So, one sec. So you keep your eye on it. Hey, whatever. I mean, like, you just can you really be mad, Jonathan, if you sell here and it keeps going up a little bit more and then tanks right afterwards? That's not how trading works. You have to be disciplined in your plan. I mean, this is right around the area where the wedge height is, as well as your 618 exit position, so you're not losing out on much. So $3.99. You want it to go down to $3.99. Tomislav wants a Nano. Yeah, we haven't looked at Nano today. It's hitting Jonathan's level right now. Looks like we might go higher based on this candle right here. That's a lot of strength right there, but again, not on that high of volume and not, again, you're just overbought. But, oh well, man, we got an alert. Gonna miss it. That didn't work out. That wedge broke down like crazy. That's Bitcoin. TRX hitting 434. There you go, guys. Yes, Darius, you missed IOTA. You missed a lot. You missed like 40-something analysis, Darius. We've been going for 2 hours and 12 minutes now. Even though I was late, still 2 hours and 12 minutes we've been going. So. Why's the song on here, man? I didn't know the song sucked so bad. What is that? Like this crap, man. It's just nothing, dude. Nothing burger. You're in this huge downward sloping channel, right? You got this trend line here. See if you can break it. You popped up and now you're just consolidating. But you're making, you got some value here. Remember we plotted this level, 93.72. We said, hey, you got to get back above this level. We got above it. We've held, and now we're making higher lows than our previous level. Might be some sort of move coming on soon. Let's check it out. Let's see if we can, a little bit of right, price contraction on both sides. All right, let's see if we get a move up. See if we can break out. But again, high level of resistance right here at this area. See. So it'll be telling. Even if we break out, it might be short-lived, might break to this level. Here's our next level, 10,085 Satoshis. Got to get back above that level. That's it. XRP moving up. Heck yeah, man. What's up, Theory Cosmo? How you doing, dude? What's the next target for Tron? $438 Satoshis. That's like your pretty much complete exit position. So 43, 30, or why do I keep saying 43? 438 Satoshis is your 618, and then what we did, remember we measured, this was a little bit higher, 94 Satoshis, so we measure 94 Satoshis. 94 Satoshis is right here. Yeah. So what is that level at? That's 448 Satoshis. So let's do this real quick. This is your absolute textbook measured move up right here. And this 448, this neon green right there. So see you, man. You can go up a little higher, maybe, but again, that is being textbook. Anything at this point, if you're not taking profit, you're 618. You're getting a little greedy, man. And dude, we're so extended. This is like straight up. What happened last time we did this? Straight up, what happened? In the next 4 hours, 5 hours, look where you were afterwards, and look where we fell. Like, just, are you kidding me, dude? Take your money while you got it, while you can. Don't be greedy. And yeah, be to Jesus, man. That's it. That's all I can say about that, guys. I'm just reading up, just scrolling up real quick. Oh yeah, man, K-hole. Like we're still underground right now for crypto. Crypto, think about it. What, 300 something billion market cap, and then the stock market, the overall New York Stock Exchange market cap's $21 trillion. Are you kidding? We are underground as F right now. And the New York Stock Exchange is America, right? We're not talking about the global market, right? So unbelievable how underground crypto still is and how we are in such infant stages of it. So keep that in mind. FedEx data breach? What? It's true. You serious, man? That's insane, dude. No way. Bitcoin 1 hour movie? Here's Tron. We'll set another alert, guys. A lot of movement going on. What, Japan? Look at the time on Japan. What time is it in Japan? What time is it in Seoul, South Korea? He's just starting to wake up right around these times, guys. So you might be seeing some serious action going on. It's one of the most heavily concentrated areas of volume that exists around this time. A lot of it happens now. So we look back at ADA, sure, man. Still above that key level, right? Can we hold though? It's a big question, man. Real big question. Can we hold? Maybe consolidate laterally for the next 4 or 5 hours? That'd be nice. Real nice. Billy, I think you should shave some money off the top of your TRX position right now. Yes, I believe that it'd be a good idea. It'd be a smart idea to at least shave some off. I mean, if you're not, you don't have to sell all of it. I'm just saying, like right now, how overextended we are from our MAs, how overbought we are, it might be a good idea. I just got in. Is the death cross still possible in Bitcoin? I'm still in fiat. Let me show you, man. Here's ADA. So look, we're using it as a clear resistance right now, but we have 11 minutes left on this 1 hour candle. Let's see. We're gonna set another alert up. Show you, dude. Is the death cross still possible? Absolutely still possible, man. You kidding, dude? Let's go to the one day. This is what we're talking about, the 1 day. Here we're approaching. You see this? See how look at our wedge arrows too. It's crazy. Yeah, guys, death cross when the 20 and the 50 cross this 200. But here's the thing. If somehow Bitcoin was able to break these chains. Look, we broke out this way laterally. We disrespected this TA. We broke laterally, consolidated after 3. Man, this is nice. This is it's like 3 white soldiers right here. Beautiful pattern, reversal pattern. But again, we might have seen on the 1, 2 TRX mooning right now, ladies and gentlemen. So 1, 2, 3, 4. On the 1 day, we don't technically have a wedge yet, okay? Because we have not created another plot point and used it as resistance or support. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's good. That's a good sign. We also have a nice looking reversal pattern on our 1 day. So look, we need to get above the 200. You really need to blast through all 3 of these MAs at the same time to prevent these 2 from crossing over. Even if you do barely kind of cross, I've seen it a million times where one way or another, Electronics will try to break above this 200 when the MAs are below it, and then they'll all touch, and then Electronics will just bust down, break down. But look, something we talked about, we did it in the video. You need to go check out the historical Bitcoin video, okay? And just see. This was February 5th, okay? And the last time we even touched this MA, we fell below it, but the last time we touched it, let's go back. And we have to get another chart. Hold on. Coin to the US dollar on Bitfinex. Okay, right? February 5th. Last time we touched the 200 if you're new in here. Let's keep going. Still never even touched, you came close to touching the 200 MA. On this beautiful bull run, the best bull run in the history of any coin on any chart ever. Still looking, guys. Where is it? Why have we not touched the 200 MA yet? Where is it? Ah, here it is. Here it is. We crossed October 2015. Well over 2 years, man. Are you kidding me, dude? Now we're below it? want to see the last time all our MAs crossed bearishly? It was right up here. Okay. Here's your similarities, okay? So what does this look like? Oh, 20,000. Here's 17,000. Here's 11,700, 11,600. Here's your 5,900 down here, right? Then we had our, we fell below. Then we broke back above, right? But then we fell back below again, all three MAs, and then we started having this bearish fanning action. Your 200 is above your 50, above your 20. Then you start using your 20 as resistance, all up and down, right? That lasted for a long time. ICX, let's check it out, man. So yeah, be careful with Bitcoin. ICX, guys, alert going off on ICX. Guys are gonna break. Getting a breakout, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, breakout on ICX on the 4-hour chart. You're also getting higher highs, technically, on your positive momentum. Interesting. Very interesting, guys. Keep your eye on ICX. Write it down, guys. ICX. I've got it circled on mine. Do you got it circled on yours? We're breaking, dude. Breaking out right now in this live stream. If you're enjoying this live stream, enjoying these breakouts, enjoying Tronics going to the moon, hit that like button, hit that bell, hit that sub. At 2,000 subs, I'm a Viking again. I'll just be a Viking. I don't care. If we get it by tonight, I'll just be a Viking in tonight's live stream. How about that? Whatever. And I'll go get some beer, and I'll drink some alcohol, and we'll all have a good time. Whatever. And I'll play the lights. I'll have the lights going crazy, too. It doesn't matter, dude. TRX still pumping. Yeah, man. So look, guys, right now, just developing. We are having a clear and concise breakout on ICX. Let's get some confirmation, but looking great. Looking great. Have another alert set up so don't miss if we break even higher. Look. Yeah, still pumping. Sorry, Jonathan, man. That's okay, dude. Look. We measured. We had a measured move up. See? Measured from here to here. But here's the thing, man. If we weren't in here talking about this, would you have known where to sell? Like, at all? Would you have known to sell up here at the 448? I think you made a good decision. And I just think that we will come back. Just like we always have. Look. You think Bitcoin or Tronics is just going to keep going up? Mm-hmm. Let's see if we get this perfect measured move up. 448 Satoshis, man. Unbelievable. Jolly. When I measure the falling wedge on Bitcoin, you get to 10,300. Hey, do the simple moving average, not the 200 EMA. Do the 200 SMA. Yep, it's right around there. That's where I measured it too, man. Same here, right around that 10,300 level. But, you know, you want to be a little conservative. You don't want to... Look, that's why, hey, Jonathan Mack made a good move because he was being a little conservative, which, believe me, dude, when you play conservative, you win, okay? A lot of people that play it liberally or they play it to the exact T, I've seen them lose out and not make their money, okay? They've gotten to like right here and it tops out and then it goes down, the limit still doesn't go through and they lose out. So, you know, I think Jonathan Mack did a good job, man. Don't do it, Jonathan. What? Got lots? What, you got lots of Tronics, man? Heck yeah, dude. And here's the thing, if like would he be here right now to sell right freaking now? You know, he sells up here. Oh, he makes a few more Satoshi. Congratulations. Play conservative, Bama style? Yeah, dude. We play it conservative, man. No, not anymore. We have Tua, so Tua Tagovailoa. Good Jesus, man. Sold TRX at 446. Wow, dude. Dude, that's literally the top. Dan, that's like literally the top of this wick right here. No, Aked. No one's asked about Aeon, man. I think because Aeon, like, that trade's over, man. But dude, we've done like 40. We're getting close to 50. 88, man. Dude, we got some life in some of these coins, man. Beautiful. Wonderful. All right, so let's get another alert up here just in case. I mean, we're not going to miss out on seeing this if it develops, but let's go back to ADA real quick. Unbelievable, man. I don't know, dude. We're looking at the 4 hour. 2 hours left on this 4 hour candle. Let's go to the 1 hour. And how many? 3 minutes and 50 seconds on this candle. This clear level, guys, right here of resistance. Can we close above it? That'd be nice. But again, why did I do that? Yeah, man. Has to break out of the channel as well. So yeah, we'll take a look at Aeon in a second, man. We just got a lot of action going on with these coins. See if set another alert. Okay, not gonna miss it. But we do have 3 minutes left on 88 on this. We're gonna come back to it. But Aeon. Hey, man. Sweet. Hey, remember 3,210 was the level we said we had to break above? We're currently breaking that right now. Wonderful. Why does it do that, man? See that? It's because of this freaking pump and dump that screws everything up. Really, man? Now my thing's bugged out. That's what happens. Pump and dumps bug out your stuff. ICX pumping now. Go back to ICX real quick. Come back to Aeon. Do this so we can set up another alert. Boom. I have to F5 real quick, guys. Tradingview bugs out after a while, so. Guys, almost freaking perfect, man. That's so pinpoint accurate almost, right? The measurement we did. Hit the 618, but you got higher and you almost hit that freaking measurement, man. Wow. 93 Satoshis to the T. Or we're looking at ICX. Wow. Wonderful, man. Wow. And what? 1 minute and 37 seconds left on that. We'll go back to 88 in a second. Let's go to 1 hour real quick. I want to see this. Yeah, this is the break, guys. We have the break going on right now. No confirmation on this quite yet, but let's go to 30 minutes. See, just real quick. No. It's just a clear break right now on ICX. We're getting. You want to know what we're breaking out of, guys? You're just tuning in. Huge falling wedge pattern. Looks beautiful. Beautiful, guys. Alright. So let's keep it going. I guess we can set an alert up here just in case it just keeps pumping and we'll know. So we got to go back to 88 real quick. "37 seconds. We're gonna leave it on this candle until it's until it closes. How about that, guys? Set the alarm sooner. What does that mean? Drone, how can we set the alarm sooner? The alarms go off and they're already set, and we go to them, right? I don't understand how you mean set the alarm sooner. We set them sooner and then they go off. Yeah, wait for the hook and go. Get that confirmation exactly. AJ, I believe you should at least shave some off. Yes. We've been talking about this all stream for TRX. I mean, freaking Dan sold at the top, the measured move up almost, like pretty much half a sat away, half a Satoshi away from the freaking top of the measured move up. So, oh, okay, my bad, Jerome. My bad, dude. Sorry, you know how it is. Chat's kind of going lit, and I see questions, and I'm like, oh, okay. You talking about a trailing stop loss, Jonathan? Don't think you can do that. You cannot do that in Binance. Other exchanges allow it, but no, you cannot do it in Binance. But trailing stop losses are very, very nice, man. Very nice, especially when you've hit your profits. So, okay, guys. So candle closed above. It's a clear breakout above a key level, right? Your previous high. You've broken your previous high. So. That's it. So we'll see if we can hold, let's consolidate for the next 4 or 5 hours. That'd be nice. Let the MAs catch up. Everything cool down. Hey, we're not overbought yet. I mean, we've been around there, but that's a good sign. This is exactly what you want to see in bullish moves, okay? You want to get to just highs like this and stay up here. I mean, a lot of times you want to just be flirting around with this overbought territory for an extended amount of time while your prices run up to higher highs and higher lows. It's wonderful. So let's see if ADA can keep it rolling, man. It's all dependent on Bitcoin. Bitcoin keeps going, these alts are going to keep respecting the TA. If Bitcoin starts tanking, we'll start getting a ton of disrespect in the TA on all these alts. All these trades could get completely destroyed if Bitcoin doesn't hold up. So let's just hope that Bitcoin holds up for the longevity of our trades that we're in. So G Torres, so with ICX, man, you want to get some confirmation, right? You don't just want to buy the breakouts, because a lot of times when you just buy the breakouts, you get a lot of head fakes, man. You get the breaks, and then they come right back into those levels. And we talk about all the time getting that break, hook, and go. Look, when you break out, you then want to test that previous resistance you had, test it as support, close that candle above that new support, and then get a bullish engulfing candle, and that's your confirmation to buy. So, G Torres, hope that helps, man. I'm glad, Wingpin. Me too. Oh man, people buying TRX a lot at 443, that's not a good idea, man. Don't be doing that in here, please, guys. Protect your money. Sorry, guys, just, P. Perez says TRX exploding? What is exploding, P. Perez? See ya, man. That looks great on ADA. Let's go back to TRX. How's it doing, man? Dude, unbelievable. You're now touching your measured move. You're well, not even quite. Jonathan sold here, and then Dan sold here. Right, so where Dan sold. Okay, guys. So what is this green mark up here? This 448 Satoshi mark is your measured move up. How do we measure that? Look, that's all we did if you're new in here. Measured the bottom, the widest areas of your wedge. Go about right here, 94 Satoshis. See that? That's your width. It's your height. Okay, then you come down here from the breakout. You just measure this. Okay, breakout. 94 Satoshis. That's it. That's how we measured our profit taking level, right? A lot of times, hey, that we also did our 50% in 618. So Jonathan sold here. He missed out on some profit, but I'm telling you, the next 4 hours, he's not going to care because his price will probably be much lower than where he sold at. So it doesn't even matter, man. Dan sold right here. Dan sold at the almost literally at the measured move up. So this is it. If you're not trading at all, you're not even considering yourself a trader if you're not selling at these points. Now you can be a long-term investor. That's fine, man. You don't have to touch that money. I'm just saying if you would have bought in on this breakout right here, you'd be selling here and getting out of your position. That's it. So whatever, man. Exploiting. We looked at LSK a little while ago, Cornbread Jenkins, man. Thank you so much for being here. Hey, Musa, what's up, dude? What pulls back for buy-in? How do you measure the retrace from the high 440s on Tronix? How do you measure the retrace? Man, normally it shouldn't matter, right? It shouldn't matter at all. So yeah, look, man, you're at freaking 75. I mean, I don't know, dude. Look, you can play it the way you want to, but I'm just saying in here, this is how we have a plan. You have a trading plan. You should already had your plans set up where you thought you were going to sell anyway. So anything above the 50% to me is a wonderful, wonderful plan. I think you did incredible at selling even at 415 some of your profit. So, Jonathan, be careful, man. Please don't buy back in right now. I'm telling you, just be patient, okay? Patience is everything to do with trading, okay? So. Yep. Eric says, don't get used to this, boys. My client is an ETH ICO, owns 120,000 of Ethereum, thinking of selling. Uh-oh. Can we go back to ICX? Sure, man. We'll do, dude. Set up an alert up here and just see what happens. What? I already have an alert. Sorry. No confirmation, but it's bugged out again. So it goes. What point would I consider buying back into Tronics? Much lower, Brendan. Much lower. You know, when you into trade, you don't even care. You just move on to look for the next setup. So Tronics being done with its trade and hitting all, you know, every level of profit. I mean, that's it, man. Can I do KNC? Yeah, man. This is ICX. We haven't got any kind of break hook and go action yet on this, so it's not confirmed, really. But you don't always get confirmation. Oof. Okay, we'll talk about our key levels of support right now because we're making lower highs than our previous highs. Got a trend line. You know, this normally goes, guys. So right here. I think that's a level of support you got to hold above. If you don't hold above it, you're screwed. You're going to see much lower prices if you don't hold above that. So that's all I can tell you, man. Double top action. Ugly double top. You don't... This right here, man, this is about done. This is about freaking done. Well, look, you hold this above this level, man, you can consolidate for some time and break out higher prices again. So, you fall below that, you're going to have this level after that. And then, yeah, these are your two supports. You got to hold above. I would definitely set up a stop loss either here if you want to be really conservative, and then if you want to be liberal conservative, right here, stop loss. But this could definitely see lower prices. So, yeah, guys. So, look, we've analyzed over 50 coins at this point. With Facebook being included as one of those. So, look, guys, I really appreciate everything you've done for me. We keep growing in subscribers. I'm going to be live again tonight. If we have 2,000 subs by then, I'll be dressed up as a Viking to do TA, and I'll have some beer. I'll just go get some beer right now. Hopefully it happens, but if not, no big deal. I won't be a Viking. So, guys, we got 127 watch right now. Y'all are amazing, but you know how it goes, guys. Got to turn the music up a little bit. And I got to go get some food and go get some beer, and then hopefully by tonight we'll have 2,000 subs. Yep, over 50 coins, G Torres, man, but that's how we do it. No one else is doing this on YouTube, so if you like what we're doing, you want to thank me, spread the word, hit that like button, hit that sub. So until next time, stay hyped.